Hello and welcome to the Latin American Championships, the Spartan Latin American Championships. My name is Jason Dupree. This is Miles Keller. Miles, once you, we have just had one of the craziest hectic starts to a show, which is why it's running a couple minutes late. So why don't you go ahead and intro us while I do some things.
So we're really excited to bring this coverage to you guys today. There's always, covering a championship from a whole nother country and all the, and then also working with another team to broadcast this in Spanish. We want to make sure we get this out and grow the sport as much as possible and bring this content to everyone else in the world, not just everyone that can speak English, right? So what I'm really excited about is that last year Spartan didn't have a Latin American national championships. So it was the year previous to that, which had quite the mix-up at the last race. I'm really excited to kind of get back and see. There was a mix-up, I believe, where the same exact course, we're at a military camp here, and Ciro was leading and then went off course a little bit, and I'll be excited to see if he comes back. There was a big race between Angel Quintero, Ciro Perez, and Eugenio Godinez. So the way I understand it today, there's also some other athletes. Now, keep in mind, this is in Mexico, and but there are athletes there from Colombia, Brazil, and Panama. There was qualifying races for this in, I believe, Panama and Costa Rica. And I'm not sure if we have athletes from Costa Rica in this, but most likely we do. And of course, Jason and I are used to knowing all the American athletes and the Canadian athletes and getting to know them more. So we're new to some of these athletes. But I think most of the previous guys that have historically competed in the Latin American Championships are all here, like the aforementioned Eugenio Godinez, Angel Quintero, and Ciro Perez. So I can't wait to see. I believe there's a new gentleman from either Colombia or Panama named Daniel. So we'll see how that mixes everything up. I can't wait to see how this race goes. We got all this footage, and we are ready to start. Meanwhile, the producer here, Jason, is in the background also coordinating with the commentating in Spanish that's going live at the same time as this.
I think this is really tough because we've got one producer who, once we start the show, this is too much behind-the-scenes stuff here. Yeah. We can't talk to him because we're doing this show, and they're doing their show.
You're also commentating and producing at the same time. I'm going to try and do the most of the work here. And anyone who knows Miles Keller knows I can talk at exhaustive lengths with no hassle at all. It's what I do. So we can get into it. We can take a look at the course. Let's go get it started.
Okay. I do hear. I will confirm that I hear them talking on the Spanish stream from their YouTube broadcast. So if something comes up, hey, hit us up in the comments. Help us out because there's a lot to deal with. But I can use anything that seems wrong or off. Yeah.
I mean, any interaction with the video is good. It helps the algorithm get out to more people. Mm-hmm. Like and subscribe, comment, say whatever you want. You can give me.
Sorry, I was just checking ours too.
You can mess with me. You can comment on the way I look or whatever you want. Just interact with it, like and subscribe, help get this out to more content so we'll be more successful and be able to bring out this content to more people all across the world in our wonderful sport that we love, obstacle course racing.
We have got a 2.5 hour race to watch here, so we want to try and get into it because it's going to be a long one. The Mexican team is so awesome. They give us so many rabbits that we're able to cover practically every inch of the race. And I promise you, while it is an edit of the footage, we probably captured at least 99% of the race. Like, it's almost the entirety of it.
And we have the footage of this race back in 2024 on the channel as well. If someone wants to go back and they can see the same course. It's probably in a different, like they always do with most courses, they'll change the direction and where the course goes, but it's the same location on this military base.
Definitely different from 2 years ago that I was there. So let's go right into the map and take a look at what the course looks like. Miles, why don't you go ahead and talk through just real quick? We don't have to get
no, absolutely. It looks like they did a really good job of maximizing on the space of just by looking at this, because it's just one military base, but you can look, they took advantage of the entirety of this property. So we're going to start with the normal things that we always start out with most of these races. There's a few staples at the Spartan race. You're going to start with a 4-foot wall, and we're going to have the in and out. We'll have another wall and some hurdles. The hurdles will look like maybe known as Irish table. These are very basic ones. And then we're going to get to the bucket carry, which is that's usually not the beginning of the race, right off the get go like this. I'd imagine it's probably going to tax them coming up some hill and then giving them a bucket carry.
So that bucket carry is after a big hill. So they actually do a like the largest climb on the course first, and then go straight from that downhill right into the bucket carry.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I appreciate your input on that because Jason, the producer, he was at the race. Chances are he probably did the race.
Yeah, I did the super.
I was not.
I did run the super.
You did the super? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just going, and you'll see a lot of the same. You can see it right there on the screen. We have the barbed wire. I
apologize, it's small for you.
Yeah, it's small. I'm sorry, guys.
I can't zoom in today.
Is what happens with the vision when you get older. Even with my glasses, it's awfully small. But we have all the normal obstacles you're going to always see. There's a twister and the barbed wire, the sandbag carry. Of course, you can have all your carries that you normally have. A second barbed wire crawl, which is interesting because it looks. Oh no, it's her. The two barbed wire crawls only have the carry in between. That's unusual to have two barbed wire sections right next to each other like that. I'm guessing they're pretty decent length, and even if they're shorter, putting two back to back. Depending on the terrain on the inside, sometimes they like to make it undulating where they're digging up the ground, or hopefully you're not going through weeds and bushwhacking. It happens though. That's where the mental grit comes in with obstacle course racing.
All right, continue. Anyways, good stuff.
Yeah. So then we get into the Herculean hoist, the rope climb, the slack line. Well, that's new. We don't usually get that in America. I've noticed that in European races. They'll have a slack line. We've seen in some other obstacle course races, just not Spartan in America.
Yeah, and these are bunched up. You can see on the map there's quite a little cluster of those right there, all in one field.
Yep, and then we've got the Atlas carry, plate drag, the Z-wall, and then you're going to come into this final gauntlet of a bunch of obstacles as you get towards the end is kind of become the norm within the Spartan race now, which is really nice, especially for the spectators, because hey, everyone comes, they want to see their friends and families compete, and it just puts on a good show when you got a bunch of obstacles right at the bottom. Okay, so then we're gonna go with the I'm so sorry, it's so small. I can read the Olympus and the A-frame and the inverted wall right at the very end. So we're gonna have all the normal culprits of obstacles to get into. So let's go ahead and get this race
started. The aquatic multi-rig is right before Olympus. That one's a lot of fun.
So that one's really cool. It's just a rig over water.
Yeah.
Which is, I tell you what, it doesn't seem like it's no big deal and kind of fun if it's hot outside, as I'm sure it was, to fall into the water. But the only problem is then your hands and everything else are slippery. Other people are falling into it, and then it gets even slippier, and it's hard to complete their aquatic rig. But I'm sure it's going to be most likely 3 rings to a pole, where you traverse laterally, and then 3 more rings. What I've noticed, at least, I believe that's what we had last year.
Well, Elite Race, they threw a couple of baseballs on the end.
Oh, did they? Okay. I remember they've had that in America quite in the past. I like that they're changing things up as you should in obstacle course racing.
All right, we were ready to watch this race because we got a lot of race to watch, and it's awesome. So let's get it going. We've got a little bit of start line footage here for you. Turn that down for a bit.
As you can see, it's also part of the Honor Series, as you can imagine, being at a military base. You see who we can recognize here? I know I'm going to be looking for Eugenio Goldines and Angel Quintero and Ciro Perez.
Okay.
My man on the far right is jacked. I want to be built like that when I grow up, man. He has got his protein. Hopefully he doesn't come up behind you and trample you, because that man is big. He brought all the gains to this race. Y a cargo de la banda de guerra del Ejército y Fuerza Aérea Mexicanos vamos a entonar las gloriosas notas de nuestro himno nacional mexicano. They're going to do the national anthem, the Mexican national anthem now.
Agradecemos a la banda de guerra del Ejército y Fuerza Aérea Mexicanos y voy a ceder cámaras y micrófonos para nuestro director de carrera, mi querido Lalo Moreno, para dar las últimas indicaciones.
It's hard to memorize. That is much longer. That's got to be about twice as long. And they absolutely killed it. Looking good. I see Heroico Perez right there in the start line, and they're just going over the rules with the athletes in Spanish. The mascot's hilarious. I didn't expect them, the mascot.
Tenemos un obstáculo que no venía marcado, bueno, que está distinto, que es el que está aquí al fondo, se llama Hanging Walls, y tiene una combinación de aros, los muros y luego el tubo. Entonces,
that's Eduardo. For those that haven't seen the show in the past, Eduardo is the race director, and he's been working with Spartan Mexico for quite some time. You know, when I first started, the very first time I ever went to Spartan Mexico to cover, he was there, and he's been. These guys, they work with, I forget the name of the company, but it's a company that owns the license to Spartan. And they put on a bunch of other races, too. They do trail races and all kinds of other stuff. In the background there, you see Thomas Blanc walking up in the blue Spartan shirt. Thomas Blanc, very famous for, known for making some really good courses. And he's worked with the European Rabbit team a good bit as well.
He's a good athlete in his own right.
Oh, yeah.
He's fast.
El staff de ruta, los jueces hagan caso a las indicaciones, perdón. No, es con los brazos. No se puede.
One of the things that they talk about here is that the aquatic rig, it has a platform to stand on the other side, but you can't grab the. You have to hit the bell before you put your foot on the platform.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Los brazos por encima de las orejas y llegando totalmente a la vertical. No nos podemos quedar encorvados. Eso es muy importante. Van a estar ahí los jueces, hay cámaras.
Yeah, he's making a big point of that.
Yeah.
He's being very clear in Spanish.
Aclararlo, ¿no? Y una vez que hay resultados, lo digo de una vez.
Just to the right there is Juan Pedro. He works for Spartan a lot too, but he also race directs his own races. Like he does, they do a bunch of trail races, and he just told me about one recently called I forget what it's called, but it's a wine race where you run through vineyards and the mountain, and then you come back and have a nice meal and a glass of wine.
It's gonna be beautiful in Mexico too.
Yeah, it's like the Cabo area. It's like down
is
that
it
way.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's cool.
He said it's like an hour and a half from San Diego.
I could never drink even wine, any kind of alcohol after a race.
After?
I could never do it, man. I never got it. People that love the beer.
Oh yeah.
I have a bag full of beer passes, for after the race. I've always planned to like give someone, and I've never given them to anyone. So they're just piling up. If anyone wants them, you can have them.
Here we got.
Don't get drunk, cause mayhem, and blame Miles Keller.
We've got Cero Perez in black shorts on the left there. Hey, Eugenio just popped in on the far right with the red sleeves. He's pretty known for.
Yep. Those are his famous sleeves.
Here we go. We're going to kick this off right here.
Arranca. I love it.
So we've got the race clock up on the screen. It's going to stay the same, even though the women are going to start 10 minutes behind the guys. But so just keep that in mind. The women will be 10 minutes-ish later. Now you could see the smoke a little bit off to the side. There was some cannons that they shot. There it is. You could see the Mexican colors, the flag colors.
That's so cool.
That they shot out of the cannons.
Look
which is
how
awesome.
fast Ciro is getting out, man. He's getting absolutely blazing pace, getting up. But he's extremely fast. He's going to set this pace.
Now there is a guy out in front. We'll see if how long he can hang on to that. But you know, Cerro is going to be one of the front guys. Like, he does not let up.
He's an OG. He's been doing this for a real long time. He knows his body. I'm sure some people are going to want to.
Hey, Eugenio, right there, looking strong. Get a little bit of. So we got, there's a slew of rapids. You can see there was a four wheeler that went ahead up on the left there.
Yeah, we love Spartan Mexico because of how much coverage they help with and how much they care about.
Yeah.
Everything we need to bring this coverage. So accommodating. Very well. Beautifully
Second
kept
wall.
facility.
Yeah, we're obviously on streets right here, and there's a couple spots where they will come back into this area, but the majority of the race is out on trails.
I tell you what, you don't usually see the in and out under the wall.
Under, through.
On pavement.
Yeah, that's right.
If you really come at that too fast, you could skin. I mean, I know it's a small thing. You skin your knees. But imagine having a little skin knee for the next 2.5, 3 hours.
Right.
It's just a horrible time at that point. I would be...
Yeah, rolling through some grass is way different than rolling on some asphalt.
Yeah, and that's what it always is. I don't think I've ever seen it on asphalt.
So we've got two guys out in front ahead of Cerro at the moment.
Yeah, Ciro knows this is a beast. It's a long race. Good luck keeping that distance that far away. Keeping that up for the entirety of the race. Beautiful day.
It was
wonderful. What
Dude,
was the temperature?
We've been having temperature.
We got a button for that. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, it's like perfect,
Bro.
for me.
Like, obviously it still got warm, but it was I can't promise I updated this. It was about that. It wasn't much colder. It was cooler. It definitely was not hotter than that. I'll put it that way.
Well, the heat index is different too, right? That's the objective temperature of what it was outside. But sometimes that heat index makes it feel like worse. As we know, what we're going through. Actually, I was going to say Texas, all around the world right now, is record levels of heat.
Dude, let me check it because
it
felt nice.
We're getting out onto the trails now, and this is going to be a nice little jaunt uphill. This looks like a decent 7% grade incline. And there we got Eugenio Godinez, who just absolutely does fantastic on the hills. You can't miss him with those red armbands. Do a good job of moving those, using the arm swing from his running cadence to kind of help him drive up the hill. Take shorter steps and then use your arms to really drive up steps. Your arm swing can be really important to your running cadence.
So the race actually started at 8 o'clock, not 7. 8 local time.
So this is that first hill, the longest hill in the race we're going to see is what you were talking about earlier. And this is going to lead right into the bucket carry. So look at it's going to be tired as can be from running up a hill because none of them have slowed down very much on this hill. They're doing fantastic climbing this hill. But then they have to do the bucket carry depending on how tumultuous. Hell, I don't know what made me think of that word in this moment.
Yeah.
Tumultuous. It is.
There you go.
It's
That's about what it was.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's even better.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, those guys all standing around with shirts off at the start line still feel comfortable, but obviously, you're not cold. In the shade, you might feel a little chill. Here we got the ladies starting to line up. It's a little small crowd. They're going to be rolling in. They're going to be rolling in there.
Okay, cool. Or can we see an athlete from Colombia there? That's cool. I want to see the athletes from the different Latin American countries. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of Mexican athletes because this is taking place in near Mexico City, right? but I really want to get to know some of the other athletes from the other countries like Panama, Colombia, and Brazil, Costa Rica. Now the question is, did their champion from 2024 show up? Dulce Vasquez.
Dulce does show up.
She does. Okay, awesome, cool. Can't wait to see her.
She stands
I'm
out.
a Dulce fan.
There she is, right there.
Okay,
Easy
there
to
we
spot
go.
in the blue.
There she goes.
We got Dulce, and Claudia was just walking up behind her. A couple of hurdles
Here's
here.
the hurdles.
Still a pretty good bunch here. Not too many people. Like the separation hasn't really started to happen yet.
No, but how long? Of course, you were at this race. It's hard to tell by all the video footage, and we just broke away from it. How long is this hill? If you had to guesstimate, you did have to do it on the super course.
Half
correct?
mile easy.
At least a half mile.
At least.
That's legit.
At least. But it's not like climbing Poconos. You know, Poconos climbing is just ridiculous.
Well, it's at a ski slope in the Poconos.
Right,
So
exactly.
It's not.
So it's not like that,
fair.
but it is still a good hill. Yeah, Claudia in the gray top and gray gray crop top. Oh, Eloisa in
Eloisa's okay, cool.
in the gray shirt with the pack on.
Oh, okay, cool. Love the sunglasses.
Which is,
the
do you
two
remember?
ladies at the front.
She is Eugenio's sister.
That's right. I do remember. I think it's
Look,
cool.
look, and they're driving this 4-wheeler up this thing. But look at the view out here.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. Finally starting to see a little bit of power hiking. Because, I mean, man, that's high up there.
Yeah.
You can only run up those hills for so long. I don't care how fit you are.
When I did the super course, and I brought my camera, as I typically do, and all these spots, like, I had to stop several times. It's like, oh, this is the highest point I've been so far. Let me get a good shot of this. Oh, you can see the city really good here. Let me get a shot of that. So I stopped like 3 or 4 times just to get a city shot.
I love that you were always trying to compete. Like, you want to compete competitively. But you have the capacity. Some people don't always have this capacity to stop. We go jump in the open wave and enjoy the scenery and have fun doing this. Because keep in mind, everyone watching out here, this is the elite field. This is the Latin American Championships. You know, anyone of any fitness can come do these races. We're just showing the elite race this cover. But people of all different size, shapes, disabilities, weights, colors, ethnicity, everything comes to do these races, and the community is so loving and collaborative and warm and welcoming. It's an absolute blast. So get out there. I'm a big proponent of always doing something hard every single year. Get out of your comfort zone at least once a year. Come do something hard. Challenge yourself. That's where you grow. Come do one of these races with us.
Claudia had a little jump off of the rest of the girls there.
Oh, did you get a false start? 5-yard penalty?
She definitely started. I mean, her feet started moving for us. So, but she's taking it out strong.
What an interesting cadence. Look at her running it. She has so much vertical oscillation.
Dude.
And she's moving she's getting the knees up pretty high, and there's such wide steps. Her cadence is very unique. I don't remember her having this last time.
Do we? No, not Claudia. This is not the Claudia Bongiovanni.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, I remember that. We had Claudia back in 2024 as well.
Okay.
Right?
I don't. I remember Eloisa and Dulce for sure.
For sure.
But Claudia, I mean, I ran with, because they're top 3. These girls are obviously going to be towards the front.
They are moving, dude.
Just to say that, like, I ran with each of them a good bit, and yeah, they move.
They're getting out hot. That looks like a 7-minute mile pace.
Faster.
Is it faster? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was faster because I was dying.
Okay. Are you manning the camera
this
right here?
This is not me. No.
Okay, it's not you. Okay.
I couldn't keep up with them at this point. They already left me. And of course, it's at 7,000 feet of elevation, which I don't know if people realize that Mexico City is that high up. Like, it affects you. And this was my second day there. From what I hear, your first day at elevation is not as bad as your second or third day. Like, it hits you after a few days, even more so.
Good spot for the camera angle too. Let's see that camera on the road.
But look, these girls are just taking off from everybody else.
Yeah, Claudia. I'm fascinated by her running cadence. Great arm swing, but she also has that look on her face that she's on a mission, man. She wants this.
I'll talk more about her running as we get further into the race because
Okay.
I think I've got some good thoughts on it.
Okay, more footage.
Look at this. This is downhill. Look at
Oh, my favorite.
Eugenio blasting
Bombing
down
it.
it.
You know he's using that cart, the cart driving in front of him as a target to try and track down.
But obviously, we don't know for certain. Have we passed Cerro? Is he in front? We'll have to wait and see. This is the wall, and then the bucket carries right after 7-foot wall. And they say 7-foot wall, but it feels more like 8.
Yeah, it does.
It's a big one.
You and me aren't too tall either. We like to think we're normal height. We might be embellishing. 5'7", I don't know. My 5'7" is I think the average is 5'10" or 5'11". But so, you know what? Eugenio has been having another great year, if I remember right. I like to follow some of the other races in Mexico, like the jungle race and stuff. Very hard obstacles, man. They got they have some serious obstacles in Mexico, and he's killing it. He does absolutely awesome. They have really long, in some of these other obstacle courses races, they have long low rigs.
Check out Eloisa making a pass here on the hill. So, first glance, we see Claudia having the faster open run speed, but maybe she doesn't have quite the climbing as Eloisa.
And she's probably well aware of that, and she's trying to pace herself accordingly. Meanwhile, Dulce is keeping them within striking distance. Going to be hunting down these guys is what they're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Have they passed any of the guys at this point yet?
Not so far. I mean, we're still only 4 minutes into their race.
And of course, guys, this coverage is cut up and audited a little bit, so some of the time we'll be jumping around a little bit.
So this does look like Eugenio is in first at the moment.
So, and this also looks like a decently long.
It was not bad, yeah.
Bucket carry. Like how long?
Yeah, it goes around these buildings. It like goes down a little field and then comes around and in and out of these buildings. I'm curious what kind of fun training stuff they do in these buildings.
You know, fun fact: many years ago, the rule in Spartan was you had to carry the bucket in front of you. In front of your chest.
It seems so long ago now, doesn't it?
It does, but do you remember how much more difficult that was?
So much harder.
I remember training deadlift, so you strengthen your lower back.
Like
so
nobody really ran like that. Ran with it like that.
Yeah, you can't. It makes it. You can.
There's
it makes
Ciro.
it very hard. Okay, Ciro's keeping Eugenio right in striking path.
We are going to have some splits a little bit later, so we'll get some specific names on. Wait. Hey, Eugenio stayed behind.
You sure that was Eugenio?
He
right
had
there
with the red. No, with the red. That's Cerro.
No, I mean behind Ciro.
As those two guys came out of the bucket, Eugenio was still there.
Okay. Oh, now this I've never seen in a Spartan race.
This is part of their obstacle course, the military obstacle
Oh, the military
course.
obstacle. Okay, that makes sense.
So there's a lot of
That's
stuff.
cool.
There's 2 spots that we see where they go through. So, they don't do the full thing, but they do a few things like this. Which is pretty cool.
I got you. It's normal military obstacle course.
Yep.
Of course, Ciro has probably done this course 4 billion times. This is where he's based out of. He's an active military member, right?
Yeah.
He's not retired now. He's active military for Mexico.
Yeah.
This is his base, so he knows his place inside and out.
That would be a fun, not that I got to talk to him this time, but that would be a fun question to ask him, like, how many times have you done that obstacle course?
I'm sure he's also, he's our defending champion from 2024, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, he is. So he's got something, he's defending the fort.
Yeah, he tends to, the series, actually, I can look up the series. I know
I'm telling you, I want to say Dulce's running has gotten better. I know it's early on, but her pace and form looks better than I remember it being last time. Really impressive. Claudia coming up there out of the little curve where the hill is starting to flatten out. But now it's going to be time for a bucket carry. We're back to Ciro. It sounds like I'm saying 0, but it's Cirro. Ciro Perez.
Yeah, cool name.
It really is. I don't think I've ever met another Ciro. And even more impressive for Ciro, he's older than these other guys. He's a Masters athlete like myself.
Oh, yeah.
I like to call him the Colderosa Mexican. Could just outright easily win the age group in the Masters field, besides the ticket to the elite field. Our rabbit is doing everything he can to keep up, man. He is really...
And you can see the rabbit there, too. That guy is a runner himself. Like, look how slender he is.
He's fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Special thanks to all the rabbits who helped us get this coverage and do everything. This might not be a bad time to remind people that we have a Patreon. Speaking of rabbits,
yeah, I can't remember if I did the graphics right for that. So
okay, but we have a. Maybe just tell them the name of it. We have a Patreon. It helps to support us and get us to these races and bring you the coverage.
OCR
get equipment.
Patreon.com/OCR report.
Okay. Because I like to help support all this cool coverage. So while the ladies' field wasn't as packed, the ladies who did show up, they're fit. They're fit. These are some elite athlete females. They're showing up. So I love to see this battle between these ladies. I'm telling you, sometimes the ladies' field is not as large, but the better battle is within the women's field. And I just love to see a good battle back and forth. You see, I'm not a big fan about just marking the course like they did right there, where they just put a piece of the marking, tie it onto one of the little branches right there. It's so easy to go off course. Maybe not right here because it's clear cut, but later on, especially if you have race brain, man, it's easy to go off course like that. I like it better when they have the straight line where there's no confusion.
Yeah, I do feel like from my personal experience, they did a good job of where there was open spots. There was tape. But even then, I saw a guy just walk right over it and go up a little path.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. That's on him, man. If it's got the straight tape and you walk right over it.
I think we catch it on video. I think
do we
it's
really?
in the show.
Oh, okay.
It's
I can't
good.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the footage back in 2024, remember Ciro? That was like it was like around the baseball field. At some point, I bet you they take them on near the baseball field here. And and that's where things kind of went weird, and he goes off a little bit off course. And you didn't even realize it until we're commentating live like this and caught it. Yeah, you can hear our rabbit breathing hard there, trying to keep up to him as he just pulls away. That looks like Eugenio with the red armbands up ahead. Here we go. We're going to cut over. Claudia. She's doing a good job of pacing herself by taking, a few breaths. You can see her take a couple steps of walking, and then she gets right back into it, and then she takes a few breaths, walks a little bit, and then she gets right back into it, and she just knows her body and is trying to pace herself appropriately.
So they did that big climb already, and they went down to the bucket carry. That was a pretty steep rundown that they did. And here's a second climb right here. So it's almost kind of two climbs in a row after you climb, come down, climb again. What does
she's already taken?
Is Vingo saying let's go? Let's go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Because that's what you
can
hear.
use it in different senses and everything.
I think being ignorant American, we would think that they would say nothing but vamos, but they do say vamos a lot too. But it is more venga.
You know what's cool about Spanish? There's a lot of different words for go, go, go. You can say sigue, sigue, or dale, dale. And then the words that they'll use changes from one Latin American countries to a next. Like usually when you say, especially like you hear like Pitbull music from Miami or something, you say dale, you hear Pitbull say that. That's a Caribbean thing. That's a Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican. They say dale. You don't hear them like they say it in the other countries, but they don't say it as often. They'll say other things. Sigue, sigue, venga.
One thing I love about the Mexican volunteers is that they're always just shouting and yelling and just like encouraging everybody. I mean, obviously we see a good bit of that in America, but I feel like if you gave a percentage to the amount of volunteers that are super loud and encouraging, in America it may be at 75%, and there it's like 95%.
I mean, that just goes to what we were talking about this community. It's warm, it's loving, it's inviting. We encourage each other, and of course, any obstacle course race in any other country is no different, man. That's just how the people are. We want to see each other succeed.
One of the things I do love about their hills here, because it's not a ski slope, is that you get a couple of steep spots, but it's usually something that you can, if you got the power, you could bomb it. Like, you don't have to put the brakes on because it's so crazy steep.
Yeah, this is beautiful footage, man. This is a beautiful course. This is really, look at that, what a nice day that is outside, man.
Yeah, I'm going to break one of my own rules here and apologize about something. I had a much clearer copy of the footage, but because of issues that happened today, I got home from Mexico and had no internet. So I couldn't upload the 100 gig file that I had.
Yeah.
So we unfortunately have maybe I'll have to upload it separately and get that really clear footage out there.
It's not bad.
It's
not
okay.
Terrible. A little blurry here and there. But it's
just
make out.
I can see it. The pixelation's not as good as it should be, but that's all right. We're still watching a fun race here.
Yep, I'll pick off another guy.
Yeah.
I like yeah,
back and forth dance.
Yeah, he's got a jig going on right there. I see that. He almost got a song going on in his head. You got merengue down the hill is what that is. I mean, just when was the last time you're out in nature in this kind of a beautiful setting?
And,
this away from screens and work and.
So something you said earlier about like getting to do this, like we go out and get to do this, and I've been out on so many courses. Eventually, it does feel like, man, I'm kind of tired of like pushing myself hard, and I've had to tell myself like every time I go out and do a hard course, and you're like hiking up this hill, I've stopped myself and be like, hey, look where you're at, look what you're doing. There's no complaining here. You are happy that you're here, and you know you are. So stop acting like it's hard.
Yeah,
this is great.
Yeah. That's a beautiful point. You got to catch yourself in the moment to be able to do that. That's the hard part. It's like when you're sweating and you're sucking wind, it's hard to like have that introspection. You just happen to have a clairvoyant point in which you had some introspection, and you're able to enjoy being in the moment, which is absolutely beautiful.
I've been there enough times that I've had to be like, okay, there's something off about. I've been here so many times. There's something off about my brain, and I need to rethink this and remind myself that this is amazing. I'm so happy to be out here. Not quite. Try again.
Oh no, she's asking where do I go? I think she's wanting to do a penalty loop.
Looking for the thing.
I think she has that. I'm not sure she jumped off the red.
Dulce,
everyone watching, there's a red board.
Dulce in second.
Oh, okay.
Careful.
She's coming up. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. No.
That was a bad one.
Oh no, did she roll her ankle?
Yeah. Did you see it?
She rolled it?
It was right at the bottom of the screen. I don't know how well you could see it, but
she'll walk out a little bit. No.
Oh.
No, not for Dulce. She's defending champ. Come on.
Yikes.
Darn it. Sometimes you can walk it out. You can try and get... No, she's going to be out of the race at that point, man. She looks like she's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, she definitely is.
I appreciate the help of the helpers there. You see him pointing out instead of just saying it? He's like, this way.
Yep.
He points out, look, you're not going to get that at every single race. Look
at this.
And of course, Claudia and the other competitors are going to be totally unaware, unless you're behind Dulce, that she is behind there.
Claudia checking on Dulce, making sure she's all right. Now, Dulce obviously is hurt. She's still not moving, but she's not like. I mean, I'm assuming she's not broken, but they were calling. You can hear them actually right there. They're calling for medical to come look.
Yeah. So you see that little red beam right there, guys, is for the ladies. They can jump off it.
Well, remember, it depends on the obstacle. That some obstacles, I wish they'd just make it clear cut. But it depends on the obstacle. Some obstacles, it is okay for guys to use too.
Okay. I mean, I can understand. Look, if you're a shorter guy, you should be able to do that. You
On
know what I mean?
Stay ready to Sparta. It definitely is okay for guys.
Oh, we have the while we're filming here, we have the obstacle course. The OCR report cat is climbing on stuff.
Here's some more of the the permanent obstacle course for the college.
A cool looking facility too.
So you can see Eloisa heading towards the finish, and we've got Claudia still kind of on the beginning of the bucket carry.
It was a really long bucket carry, honestly.
Yeah.
Imagine going up that hill, fighting all the way up the hill, and then having a long bucket carry. It's one thing if it's a short bucket carry, but that was a decent length.
Mm-hmm. Some more fun permanent stuff. They got the little signs there, so they're kind of pointing it out that this is a little bit of it's part of the course. You know, it counts, but it is their course. Getting a little experience that
Extra credit, what that is. It's extra credit, a little extra for your money.
another little zigzag with barbed wire this time.
Oh, wow.
That breaks up your rhythm a lot more than you think it would.
Well, that would 100% break up my rhythm. The last thing I want to do is brush up against barbed wire. You see that string right there? No big deal. You can run recklessly through it.
But still,
as soon as it becomes barbed wire, it's
still that that back and forth, like you change in directions like that. It makes a big difference. Only 2 ropes right there, so it makes sense that they didn't have them actually do the rope swing. I was trying to figure out which way the course runs. I think the course runs that way.
I'd imagine, right? You'd want them to go up the hill, up the wall.
Yeah, I would think so, but you never know.
Keeping a great pace. She's still keeping a really good pace. She doesn't slow down at all. Very consistent.
Yeah, that part seems like that's the way you should go.
So it seems like a lot of this race right now is going to come down to Eloisa and Claudia. And all of these ladies look like they've been just working on their running and seem a lot fitter in their running.
Now this one, there was an arrow pointed upwards, so I'm not sure what happened there. If the rabbit said something, or if she was just like, "Do you go?" I don't know. Did you catch what she was saying?
No, I did not hear it.
Cerro in first place at Stairway to Sparta. There's Jack Goris over on the right there.
All right,
He
Jack.
came out. There's some
that's
great
cool.
pictures. Photos.theocrreport.com, or you can just go to theocrreport.com and look for the photos section at the top. And you can see all the amazing photos that he takes.
Yeah, it's cool. You got to hang out with him too, man. It's always a lot of fun to hang out with Jack.
So
Great guy.
We've got Alonso, and I'm pretty sure Alonso Espinoza, and I'm pretty sure Juan Ruiz.
Ruiz, yeah.
Um,
No, I don't know where they're from. I don't know much about those 2 athletes.
I know Alonso. The name is very familiar, and I believe
Quite a little battle, though.
that's him in the front. Is it Alonso in the front?
But it's kind of cool that we got a little battle. Everyone else is kind of split up.
Yeah. Bender. Cerro. Get it, Cerro.
Oh, and the flip. You know what?
That's cool, huh?
I don't think I've seen that technique.
Yeah.
I like it. It's almost like if you're going over the cargo net.
Right.
Kind of use the net to bounce off and go.
So I'm running with her right there, and she's
flat out moving.
She was at least doing 7:30, if not faster. because she started to drop me. I couldn't hang. Yeah, look at these guys. This trickiest thing about Bender is when you first hit that grab and you're running into it is your legs swing forwards and then backwards, and then you're trying to pull up while your legs are going away from the obstacle. It's tricky. Getting that momentum to get up quickly is tough.
He's going to lose a little space here in this battle. Getting some water. Here we go, got a little decent downhill climb. He's going to let gravity do his thing and bomb it down. Now, I wonder where El Genio is in this. So
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure he rolled his ankle back there.
Man, that would be horrible.
I think
two athletes rolled their ankle. And then, do we know, did Angel Quintero show up at this race? I didn't see him.
Angel's not there, no.
Oh, he's not there. Love to see Angel compete.
So, first split, we've got Cerro in first place.
You can hear the announcer in the foreground there.
Yeah,
so
they're kind of close to the...
Must be.
And it kind of does that. Kind of comes back and forth a few times before they head out on the Beast course. The Beast part of the course.
Now, I remember this climb from 2024. They have the same climb. They're gonna use all the hills they possibly can.
So you can see
There's
there
some decent climbs on this course.
Alonso, but they're right behind each other actually. I think. Yep. They literally were neck and neck still when they crossed the mat.
Yeah, and these two gentlemen are battling it out. Yeah, Eugenio must have hurt himself. Dang it, man! What a bummer.
I know it. So that's him and Dulce that twisted their ankles. I feel like I had heard, just from other people too, just other random people, that they had a lot of twisted ankles.
Well, I mean, look at that terrain. It's undulating.
Oh yeah,
That is technical terrain. Matter of fact, I don't know. Besides the paved area, I haven't seen any easy running at all. This is quite the technical terrain.
Manuel Alvarez in fourth place currently.
Coming up to the barbed wire crawl. Now, that barbed wire crawl looks low and scary because those wires are not taut.
Apologies.
Look how...
Could you mind saying that last name for me?
Oh, which one?
Hilario.
Oh, Hilario. Hilario Medina Hernandez.
So they're kind of neck and neck.
Excuse
too.
me, Hernandez.
So second, Hernandez.
Hernandez, yep.
We got
Me.
second and third neck and neck, and then fourth and fifth neck and neck. Look at these guys. Look at them go. So we'll be another 10 plus minutes before we get splits on the women. But as we see, Eloisa's still out in front with, as far as we know, Claudia behind her. Not sure
about the other ladies.
Obviously, we haven't seen Eugenio and we haven't seen Dulce yet.
That
So
looks very steep.
Oh, yeah.
That is a decent climb right there. Now, this is actually kind of cool to watch. You get to see the crawling technique versus the rolling technique.
Yeah.
I've never got to see this side by side.
A little switch there.
Oh, will the rolling come out
No?
at the same time?
Oh, yeah. But he crawled the whole way. Sometimes people will crawl and then they'll go into a roll.
Yeah. Really depends on how low that barbed wire is. You just don't want a barbed wire cut.
Right. It is
A long
hard to
race.
crawl on your knees. He was army crawling the first portion of it. Like, knees were not holding his weight necessarily. Alonso making a little bit of a gap here.
action-packed edit. I love how you cut this video.
Yeah, I tried to not leave it on, just like running for forever in one spot. Because they have some long stretches on the back of this course.
Yes.
Like, look at this road, just like
Yeah, just super long.
basically goes all the way around the venue.
Isn't it like a mile and a half or something? This little stretch of running is pretty long.
It's like
I
a
remember the
road,
map. She's getting a little bit of respite from the sun there. You can see the shade. I'm sure that's welcome. You notice in a lot of those other sections, there's not a whole lot of shade.
This is Phoenician Pass. This is something that we really don't see never in the U.S. We have seen it in different variations in Mexico before. The final 3K race from a few years back, 22?
Oh, it had that?
23?
Yeah. Yep, I remember.
When they did the 3K series,
Yeah.
it had the Phoenician Pass. It was even bigger than that.
Oh, that's cool.
But this is cool because it's going over the road. The cars actually drive under it.
I wonder why they call it the Phoenician Pass. Could be something in the Phoenician War, maybe?
Hmm.
Oh, there's some history there. I will be Googling that later on.
They do come back over that, too. So they cross it twice.
If you're in the comments, please elucidate me. Educate me to the Phoenician Pass.
As far as I know, both streams are healthy. I've not gotten any more comments about audio or anything. So.
You had the jinx. Here we go. Wild and woolly computer errors coming soon. Wow, yeah, they're up there pretty high. Man, what a beautiful run. That is just beautiful wilderness. And she seems so consistent on those runs. Is it just me, or do the ladies seem like they're even more fit on their running this year?
I mean, it's been a couple of years since we've seen them, so I don't see why that wouldn't be the case. Like these girls, we've been seeing them racing for years now. Like they've got to be hitting.
He's saying, "Hey, second place is coming up behind you." Hey man, you're in second.
So that was Juan. You see his shirt hanging from his side.
Yeah.
So towards the beginning, I can't remember where he was because he had his shirt on.
Oh, he must have taken it off.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, man. It's hot. It's hot out there at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no, I mean, even the front guys weren't running up that stuff.
Here we got Ciro doing his thing again. I wonder if he knows Eugenio's not behind him. He's so used to racing Eugenio for so many years now. I wonder if he knows.
He didn't really look. He just went around. No, he's good. It was the road that caught me off guard. He didn't really look back. So unless he heard them say something when because they were right there together at the end of the bucket carry. But so unless somebody said something verbally, he might not have heard him. But he definitely doesn't hear his footsteps behind him. Of course, he's got rabbit footsteps and a four-wheeler behind him too.
Yeah.
Drowning out that noise.
Here she comes, picking off another guy.
Get some water. They had water and something with electrolytes in it. Something that was maybe a Gatorade or something sweeter.
He must know. I've never seen Ciro stop for fluids. This is more challenging than it looks. Honestly,
actually, so look at how far down the balance beam up is from the top. Sometimes we've seen them in the past, especially at stadium races, where that bar went all the way to the top.
Yeah.
So it was steeper.
Yeah.
But
this
isn't
step right here is hard.
Yeah, that's even trickier.
Yeah, she's gonna. Okay, she
was making sure.
They got military on step in full garb. Look at that, refereeing the obstacles.
Yep.
The commitment of this military to this race has been fantastic.
Yeah, the amount of they shoot those cannons throughout the day.
No, do they really?
Yeah, we saw them shoot them, and every single time it had the smoke.
Oh, that is cool. Just random
colored smoke.
Sure, set times.
Another great view here of the city. Oh, you can really see it now on the far left as well. I think the downtown is to the right, I believe, is what I recall being over that way. We might be able to see it here in this shot. Not
Now,
quite.
is this Mexico City proper? Where
Well,
this is located?
basically
This is
just outside of
just
it.
outside. Okay.
You know, like from that hill, you could see the downtown. Of course, I say that you can see downtown Dallas from far away when you're
Yeah,
up
true.
a hill.
Yeah.
You can see it from like 20 miles away. So this is that stretch. They're not quite. He might be actually be on the backside of the course. So he's on the beast cart part of the course now for sure. Still not quite to the splits, the first split for the women, but getting close. Eloisa wearing that vest. None of the other girls are wearing vests.
Makes
At
sense.
least-
It's a beast course. You're going to
Yeah.
need hydration throughout the way. You don't want to stop at those stations. Plus, you know, if you haven't seen, if it's not on the map, you don't know how many stations are going to be. It's good to just, you show up at the race how you train, and you don't change anything on race day.
Mm-hmm. We saw there was nothing indicating what to do there. We did see Cedro go over the top of it.
Yeah, it seems like you should go over the top of that.
And then this right, and I was like, no, okay, don't do that. I don't think so, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, just off to the side. You can see they kept
Yeah.
it off. They are off. See, now that's the course marking I like when it's clear.
Yeah. But that was a cool spot. Off to the side,
You
they
see
had tunnels. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I interrupted you.
That's all right.
See, right here, look how sparse the marking is until you get to the end here. How easy that'd be to go off course.
These trails are pretty, like, packed. Like, there's just brush all around them.
Yeah.
So, again, there weren't spots that I felt like I was worried about getting lost. I felt like they did a good job with it. And even up here, like, you probably didn't need it there, but they have still some where it's just everywhere. I like that obstacle. It's all concrete, though, so if you slip, it would hurt
why
pretty
did they
bad.
choose to do that with concrete?
It just could be more permanent, probably.
Yeah.
Because it's probably, I mean,
I just
who
don't
knows
think
how
I've
long
ever
it's been
seen.
there.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just never seen it concrete like that.
I just hope they don't make them do over under like Weaver do that.
Oh, that's what I was thinking from far away before they got up close to it. I'm like, that looks like Weaver.
And Weaver usually starts, like waist high, so
Yeah.
that started on the ground because it probably is more of a run up, run down. Yeah, that Weaver on that would be rough, figuratively
She's having
and literally.
a great
Literally.
race, man.
Yeah,
She is moving great. She is super fit today.
it's another like, but that one looked like you should go that way. I feel like this part of the course might go run the other way because just the way that they had some of those obstacles and like ladders that you would think that you probably go up. We were past the opposite
Walls for
side.
them to climb.
But it was cool to get to see the stuff that because even though I was out on course, I don't think last time I got to get this deep into the course because I didn't actually run the super.
Oh, okay.
Um,
You mean the Beast?
well, either. I didn't,
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, I didn't run. I just covered the race. I didn't run either of the courses.
You're right. That section right there looked like it ultimately goes the opposite direction.
This is an interesting little wall here, and all these concrete walls are a little odd because they kind of like bow out a little bit. Like you think that you can just jump straight up, but then it kind of hits you in the stomach. They got little grip holes there.
And
to
we
grab.
already saw earlier where she wasn't easy going up over the wall
Mhm.
and was looking for a penalty loop.
I think I had to cut away because of something else that was happening. Maybe somebody coming off a bucket carry, but she did do it. She didn't do the penalty. She did do the wall the second time.
Now, here is the spot that in 2024 Ciro got off course. That's the baseball diamond.
That
back
was
there,
at the baseball. This is not the baseball field, but
Okay.
that was the baseball field that you're thinking of. And I don't think they run through the baseball field this time.
She seems tall enough to where this shouldn't be that challenging for her, but she seems to really have a hard time with the walls.
So one thing about Spartan Mexico is that they haven't replaced their walls with that really slippery stuff that the U.S. uses.
Oh yeah,
And I like it. And one thing, obviously a lot of people will say, well, Spartan races are getting too easy for elites. But I think faster and more dynamic is more enjoyable to watch. So when you see somebody fly through Olympus, it looks so much cooler than them just like hanging and brushing and like skinning their knees up, getting across it barely. You know?
Yeah. I do like the old material better. The new stuff is more challenging, just how slick it is, especially on Olympus.
Yeah.
I mean, it just has to be the dew of the morning time. Get on there, and it becomes much more difficult.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like from a perspective or a spectator view, it's more enjoyable to watch. It's cooler looking with something that's grippier that you can just fly across. Like we can make crazy hard rigs that they can fall off of. You know, we can make it hard, the race harder without making it look kind of silly. This is a cool area, though. You got obviously they do a lot of training in these different spots, but there was that plane that was right there.
Oh yeah, the tree yard, the air yard.
All by herself. Ooh. They always do that too. They put I guess because if you're on top, where are you going to fall? But they always put the mats. They don't put it right under where you got to jump up.
You could just put more hay there. Straw is not expensive.
Well, even the mats they use in the U.S., you know, the black mats.
Yeah.
They don't push them up all the way to... Like, when you come down the other side, you're not on the mat.
That's true. You know, I really never thought about that. I've never had a hard time with this obstacle.
You always kind of got to jump into it.
He's very safe and cautious.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's Claudia.
Wow. Yeah, she's just dominating that wall.
So not a minute back. We're gonna get a split for the women here in just a moment. We'll actually see, because I think the mat is. It might be right here. It's just past this.
No, I'm interested in the female side. Who's now competing for third?
I'll go ahead and throw the split up. Just remember that the women started 10 minutes after the guys, so even though the race clock says 50, their time right now is around the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, yo siempre les grito, ánimo Spartans, vamos. Eso. Ustedes pueden, generalizando.
So let's see what kind of split we get between Eloisa and Claudia. Because I was saying a minute, but maybe it's a little longer around this little between those two obstacles. Not sure. I mean, that was about a minute ago that I said that, but...
Yeah, the split might be greater than a minute. I think it is.
Well, yeah, I think the mat's further past this. I don't think she's hit the mat yet.
This gentleman has got himself into a precarious position there. You see that? Oh, I wish we'd go back and watch him complete that obstacle. I'm fascinated about what happens to that gentleman. I don't know how you get tangled up and beat her, but hey, man, I stand bewildered.
That's great.
Oh, extra penalty for spilling the water on the table. Man, just still running at a great pace, man. She is fit.
Yeah, not seeming to be slowing down anytime soon. All right, I don't know if we see her actually cross the mat, so go ahead and throw it out there.
There we go.
Minute 45.
Oh, yeah.
So a little further back than I was thinking at first.
There's still a lot of race left to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a beast race here for the Latin American 2026 Spartan Championships. And keep in mind, those are usually 13 miles. 13, 14...
You can see
because it's a Spartan race,
and you can actually see she just passed the two signs that had Super and Beast, so she's still not yet to the split between the two.
Yeah.
She's getting close, but so think about it. They've done, basically the half the sprint and half the super. So they've probably done 4 or 5 miles at this point. Which, with time-wise, in the climbing, makes sense. And obstacles, of course. This rabbit rode with a four-wheeler, but he kept jumping off to go through sections. Now, they could have drove through this. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe it was a route that they needed to take. But he did a great job. I think he was one of their course markers, too.
Oh, okay, nice.
So he was out on the course
really knew where
just before
everything's at.
this, taping the course. And he's wearing a long-sleeve shirt. I don't know what was going on there. Like,
Yeah, I've noticed that.
you can handle it. That's awesome.
There's a lot of people out there. It's blazing hot outside. Will like have a hoodie on
Well,
and
apparently,
a beanie. Like it's
a
like,
beanie.
You might as well have muck
that
on.
part I don't understand at all. Now, if you've got a shirt that like somehow keeps cool air in and not like gets rid of some magic tech that you got, I need some of that.
There we go. Let's see how she handles this barbed wire crawl. Surely.
So we've actually, I didn't realize it until just now, but we did miss the men's second split. So I'm going to pull that up on the screen as soon as she's done with this barbed wire crawl. While we're here. So in third.
Some people in this race
You can
happen
go
to
ahead
have
and read that for
really,
me.
really great names. Cristi Valeria Peralta Hidalgo.
But look, who's that?
I missed. I was reading the names. I missed who it is.
It's Dulce on Bender with this other girl, with probably Christy.
Oh, okay. All right, she's back in the mix. Let's go, Dulce.
She didn't
was not
stop.
gonna take this sitting down. Maybe she need to walk it out a little bit, and she's gonna try and get back in the mix. Oh man, I'm excited. Okay, and there she is in 4th place. 5-minute split, the first place. So we got Eloisa Claudia, Cristi Valeria Hidalgo, and Dulce Flores are up in the mix. Man, I'm excited to see Dulce pull up from behind. I'm really rooting her on. I'm a Dulce fan. The name is fantastic. It's one of the best names I think I've ever seen.
I'm going to guess that girl that was on Bender with her might have been...
Beth
Yeah.
Jimenez.
That's a vet?
Yeah.
Beth?
Besabet.
And maybe Christy was ahead of them. Okay, so maybe Dulce might be she's in 4th, obviously. So there could be another woman that we haven't seen on camera in between her and Claudia. It's hard to tell for certain.
Yeah, now, do we know Cristi Hidalgo, where she's from, and Besbet? No? Okay.
So we did miss this split from the guys. We do have split 2.
Here we go.
5 minutes ago.
I tell you what, for Alonso Espinosa, that is a legit split. A minute 24 to be that far away from Ciro Perez is, he's putting in a hell of an effort.
And that's what I'm
Ciro
saying.
is
I
moving.
know Alonso's. I definitely know Alonso's name. Seen his names on leaderboards all over the place, and he is pulling away from one.
And this is the same order that we saw a while ago.
Yes,
But last time we had the splits, Hilario there in 5th place.
but now we've got a gap between Alonso and Juan. But look
Yeah.
at Manuel and Hilario.
Yeah, the 2nd and 3rd place
They're
was a
running-
good battle. I wonder where the mix-up was, where those two broke up the lead for 2nd place. Now there's 20-second gap there.
I'll do a better job of watching the split numbers for next time, so when they come across that, it's not live, so that we don't have it populating live. So I've kind of just got to watch the clock.
Now, this is what you were commentating. You were commenting earlier that they'll come back in that area.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's where she's fixing to come back into.
This is the 10-foot wall.
Wow. Okay, so when did we get a 10-foot wall at Spartan?
Oh, you don't remember? It was right by. It was on the outside of the baseball field 2 years ago.
I forget.
And
I
that-
didn't remember that.
It was right after Setter went off the course, and then he went to the wall.
Okay.
And then he didn't complete it. He did the penalty loop, and I don't think we saw anybody complete it because it's a gigantic.
Did he
wall.
get over that wall? We were talking.
No, he went and jumped up it, and his hand was like 2 foot from the top.
Okay, so he's going to go do a penalty.
They had that wall years past, and like I don't remember who did it, but maybe Ryan Woods or one of the American guys did it. I don't know how.
We've had it at American races.
I've never seen it.
I believe I've seen it at least one time. I could be wrong, but 10 foot is
It's crazy.
it's
Now,
a
obviously,
pretty good
you got to hit that. I want to say they had it without the piece of wood across the bottom.
one. Yeah, that would be. We really kind of got to launch into kind of learn to kick up a leg up on there.
Yeah, you get some parkour going.
Es como abuso, violencia, desconfianza. Son mis valores.
En vez de sentirme motivado, me siento relajado, ¿no?
Ponte al lado de él si puedes. Avanza un poco.
This is like a little road through a park. I mean, obviously, this is basically a big park, but just like
Theodore just never lets up, man. Keeping
No.
that same pace, that same drive. He starts like this and ends like this, and he never loses pace. He's an absolute amazing runner.
¿Estás acá o...?
yeah, I would love to know what his pace is right there. Eloisa still in first.
Here's
This is-
the section of pavement you were talking about earlier, right? We'll get in and out of the pavement here and there.
Yeah.
This is probably some welcome running considering the technical terrain they just came off of.
Yeah,
up
I'm
and down
sure.
the hill.
And it's still a lot of little gradual hills too. Like it's this this part right here is a little slight uphill.
I also like that she's still in the walking lane. she's still adhering to the traffic rules there. I like this.
Toda la plaza me la voy a llevar toma de lado.
Sí, de lado, está un poquito adelante, así como podemos ver atrás de él. Que haya un...
Actually, there with Cerro, you can see that they're actually getting back into the festival area, like the main courtyard.
Yeah.
It's getting close to it. Start getting these big concrete walls all around.
Traducido, ¿qué sería?
La pared que es colgada.
She's moving, man.
Yeah. A lot of shade too. It's very runnable.
Yeah, it really felt like that. Like just the course was covered in a lot of spots.
And what a cool area is this spot. I don't remember seeing this in 2024. This seems it almost looks like a bridge of some sort. Oh no.
Yeah, you can actually see. Look in the reflection. That was the big flag. So they're
yeah.
literally on the other side of that,
Okay.
about to go down into that festival area. Did the audio
No.
skip?
Yeah, the audio did skip just for a second. Fairly noticeable. Look, you see her take a couple steps. She's probably gonna get some hydration right there.
There we go. Now you can see this is where they started, right there. Right around that corner. This is a cool shot, though. I love this.
Yeah, what a cool looking facility, man. Man, look at the size of that flag. That thing's massive.
People scattered out throughout that area there. It was noticeably more people on Saturday, which you typically expect, right?
No, these are these new floating walls, correct?
Yeah, on the map it said monkey bars, but we actually had rings to floating walls to a pipe.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I was squinting so bad because the text was so small I couldn't quite tell. But this is really cool. I love to see new obstacles. You'd be amazed how much, hey, a floating wall like that could really throw someone off and because it's something completely new. And sometimes completely new things are just mentally scary and will throw people off. Ciro's been doing obstacle course racing for long enough. I doubt you're going to throw an obstacle at him and he can't figure it out.
Yeah, he didn't have a problem with that for sure. Sometimes, like, new fresh wood can kind of be biting on your hands.
Yeah.
I felt like all the wood and everything
Was
felt
that wood?
good.
Was that with those floating walls?
The floating
Were they made
walls
of
was wood,
Couldn't
yeah.
tell in the video.
Yeah, painted wood. I don't know if they just put a lot of coat of paint on it or what, but like all the wood felt good.
I've never seen Ciro walk.
Twister getting a little.
I've seen it all.
And it's a 3-part twister.
Okay, and he's going to take the forward technique instead of backwards. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite route to go, and this is something I feel like we saw Ryan Atkins do first. Is the first person I remember seeing do it, where you turn that second hand outwards, so that way when the bar rotates, it doesn't rotate out of your hand.
Yeah, and notice those who are watching might be new to obstacle course racing and Spartan race. That you'll notice there's 3 different sections. That's unique to a beast. And say a super or a sprint, there might just be 2 sections.
Yeah.
So 3 sections makes it. It's more difficult than you think, especially. It looks pretty hot outside. It wasn't that bad. It's probably 70-something degrees, but that is directly in the sun, gaining heat. And anytime there's a twisting motion on your hands there, so anytime you're twisting as you grab those grips, it's a really easy way to tear your hands.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any calluses or anything like that, you'll tear them open in a heartbeat. And now you're stuck with the rest of this race with open tears where your calluses were on your hands or worse. And, anytime it gets a little wet or anything, it burns. It burns to touch anything. And you still have carries up ahead. You still have a lot more work to do. You don't want anything happening to your hands at this point.
That's right.
But it really seems like that's inevitably going to happen to many people on a rig that's sitting out in the sun. Friction, right? Friction and heat.
Right, and thankfully, it isn't a 90-degree day, so that metal's not going to get as hot as we've seen in some races.
But I think it will get hotter than the temperature just by sitting in the sun.
And not right this moment, but for sure those open waivers later in the day are going to have to contend with that even more so.
Yeah.
And have you ever had your skin peeled from one of those hot metal pipes?
One time I did the grit games.
Oh,
one time I did the grit games, it did happen to me.
Yeah.
Not as bad as other people. I've always been really good with grip and smart with my hands. But that is just inevitably going to happen in the grit games when those were happening.
One time that had happened to me was at a battle OCR, and it was a hot Louisiana day, and it just doing monkey bars regular, and it just felt like the skin just peeled right off, melted off my hand.
I believe it.
Luisa.
How far into the race was
No
that?
sé quién es
3 miles, not far.
Oh well.
If
Yeah, that's
that.
horrible. And it would be about a 5-mile course.
Yeah,
Battle lines, right?
it probably was even not at that far. Here we got 3rd place.
Now this gentleman, we just say this is, I think is Alonso. He is he looks like he's new to Twister because he's having a hard time. No, he was right there at the very end. He's got to do a penalty loop now.
I think that's Juan.
Yo pensé que se subía.
It could have been.
I think
thought that was
Alonso's
Alonso.
got the grayish shorts. Grayish.
I could be wrong. But that's either way, man. He was right there, and you could tell he was new to.
Yeah.
He was new to.
Like momentum was
Twister.
not really there.
He was swinging side to side. Imagine that you're trying to traverse from front to back. Any offset of motion that's moving laterally and not forward is going to really hurt your momentum and make it much more difficult to grab that next hold. Just because where the holds are at. So it makes sense. It was really hard, but he must be new to that.
I saw a lot of that just like standing around watching open waivers go through the aquatic rig. I saw a lot of that. People kind of get stuck, like not knowing how to pull backwards to get momentum.
Yeah.
And then they're just trying to reach, but they're having to twist their body instead of just letting their body flow into it.
Yeah, well, because once the swing stops, your center of gravity is pointing down, and you're at a dead standstill, and then you're just screwed.
See,
the best you can do is try and kick forward, and then
This is 4th and 5th, so that was definitely Juan.
you see how he's not swinging side to side. Boom. He's also seems to be a taller gentleman. It has a good reach. It was easier. I think if you're taller, it's a little easier to do this.
He was wearing the course shirt, like the race shirt, like the shirt you get. Like he's in 4th place, and he's wearing I ran the Super yesterday shirt.
Now this gentleman right here, he is also.
He's getting it.
Yeah, he's getting
He
it.
kind of lost it for a second there, but he's coming back in it. But now he's just been a lot of time hanging.
Well, he started off locking off on those holds, which is going to use up a lot of energy. I can do that if I go down it backwards. I lock off because I can just go so much faster.
He got through it though. At this point,
No, es el espíritu Spartan, como es.
we're not. I don't think Claudia's right there. Something's going on with my numbers on the left there.
2.5 minute from Claudia to Eloisa. That is a good gap. Still plenty of race to go, but that's a legitimate gap because she's just moving so well. Now, see, this gentleman's doing the same thing I was just mentioning earlier. He's locking off at a 90, spending extra energy, but I think he's going to get through it just fine. Yeah. Guarantee he's probably done this before. Yep, there he goes. He's got it. He's getting so much encouragement from the workers there. It's awesome.
Wow. Un mini puma. ¿Dónde está la mamá? ¿Hay muchos pumas acá?
You see him trying to shake out his grip there. Now, is this our friend Hilario? I believe. This got to be 5th place. I believe this is Hilario.
No, man. I think that was the 2 guys behind him. I think we already saw. I think he was wearing gray shorts.
Okay, I could be wrong.
Because we had Cerro come through, and then we saw Juan. I think we didn't see Alonso.
See, he's locking off at a 92. He's using.
That backwards technique was definitely what I started with, but you can see how he's already worn out. Well, he's still got a whole section to go. It wears you out.
Yeah. I hope he makes it. He does. He's not gonna make. He's not gonna make this. He's not gonna make this.
Little kip to get pulled up there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to swing.
Ooh.
You got to swing, brother.
Look at those biceps, though.
Yeah. Oh, and he's managing to put 2
There you
hands
go.
on each rung.
And they're small. It's hard to fit 2 hands.
Yeah, that's very hard.
Woo!
And yes.
Look at him. Yeah.
All right.
Love
If
to see
he,
that.
doesn't matter how he finishes today. That was a legitimate effort. That was great to see.
Yeah.
To see wins.
And you saw him shake his head halfway through. He was like, I can't do it. But he still made
But
it.
he pushed through.
Yeah.
Man, imagine
That's
the
awesome.
feeling that guy takes home with him later on after the race.
He can see it. Like, he dropped to the ground. He's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
He won. He won. He's gonna go home. He's gonna be so proud of himself. His family's gonna see this. I hope everyone gets to see that footage because he deserves the commendation.
No, no es Eugenio.
All right, the men are starting to come into the...
No es Eugenio.
I think we're a little early on split, too. But so Alonso is still in second. That's Alonso right there.
Okay.
Pero no es el que
Got
está
the black
allá.
sleeves, gray shorts. The no...
Ya.
It looks
So
like
he has a gap.
yeah. Well, it looks like Ciro stepped on the gas some more and widened the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a minute 24 before. Now it's a minute 53. He's starting to widen the gap a bit.
I think I was a little early on that split. I'll try to...
If I didn't know any better, I'd say Eloisa is picking up speed.
She didn't slowing down.
She is moving fantastic, man. This has got to be the only part of this course outside of the pavement that's not technical. That's very runnable cross-country terrain there.
Nice kind of like packed down, even, not thick grass because of the probably lots of carts come through here.
So, I'm excited. My stepdaughter, Jocelyn Wilson, she has got admitted to Texas Wesleyan for
I saw that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Cross country.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to get more involved in cross country, and just got to be more involved in that because it's so much more adjacent to obstacle course racing.
That's right.
That I can't wait to root her on and everything. That's really cool. It seems like a good hop, skip, and jump obstacle course racing cross country. I know we've had a lot of great obstacle course racing athletes come from a cross country background. You're just gonna start doing these 2 mile runs and then later on in life, you get older like you and me, and you're doing longer runs.
Yeah, cross country's not long enough. Got to switch over to trail or obstacle course racing.
Yeah, I believe Alexander Walker's son, Jaden Warner, man, he's a fantastic athlete in his own right. He's already setting some records, and he was doing cross country too, I believe. He also does track. I think he set one of the records for a mile at his college.
Holy cow!
Yeah, he's doing fantastic. What an amazing young man. I called that a long time ago. He'll be an extremely successful athlete because his mom set the example. Alexandra Walker is always, she's an OCR legend and a local legend us in her own right.
Yeah, San Antonio area, right?
Yeah, outside San Antonio.
Our next ladies split here. Dulce back up in third. With only a little bit of a gap there. So she's making moves, but can she? How's her ankle doing? Can she hold on to a good pace?
Wow, she's making moves. Let's go, Dulce. Down, not out. Let's go, man. This is one of the best parts of this race. The ladies' race back in 2024 wasn't nowhere near as exciting as this. She's like, hey, I can. I'll put ice on it after the race. When I get home, I'll wrap it, put ice on it. That's all you can do. When you sprain your ankle, man, you'll just be out for a week or two. Okay, this is a good section of cross-country style running.
Yeah, it's good ways.
Just a big, long stretch of plain running with no obstacles.
Juan in third still. So, good little gap between Alonso and Juan. I put Alonso up a little too earlier.
Ciro is keeping that same distance in between him and Alonso. Of course, there's no way he even sees him. He can't be completely aware at all. Ciro is not going to let up off the gas.
Beth is still in fifth as well.
Okay. So about a minute gap in between the... well, that's not true. Between third and fourth. That's only a 10-second gap.
Yeah. So that's I'm curious. Like, is Dulce able to get back up to her normal running speed with the hurt ankle?
Can she pay the price, cardiologically wise, cardio wise? Can she pay the price to move up from where she's at now, as she's doing right now? Is that sustainable, and still have that same momentum to carry her through the rest of the race?
Right. It was early that she twisted her ankle.
Yeah, it was early, and so she's going to be expending extra energy to make up for that pace, to increase her pace, to push harder, but that comes at a cost at your heart rate. Can she sustain that? That's what we're going to find out.
As far as we could tell, I mean, she was there for a few minutes. Like, we don't know exactly what time she took back off, but after we watched Claudia come through and do her bucket carry and all that, we still didn't see her come through. So it was a few minutes for sure, at least.
Then once again, just a reminder, if anyone's just starting to watch, this is the Latin American 2026 Spartan Championships. You had to be in the top 25 of the elite field for any other qualifying national races leading up to this, which should include, I want to say, Panama and Costa Rica. There could be possible other countries that are able to do it. I know, like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, we have athletes here from Colombia and Brazil as well.
Sorry to interrupt you. Alfredo passing Hilario. Hilario was in fifth, and now we got Alfredo Gonzalez.
Okay.
Probably passed him on Twister, because we had at least one or two of those guys go take the penalty.
Those two were pretty close together too.
Yep.
We saw that mix-up. Oh wow, what a beautiful part of the run. Look at this. Those beautiful flowers.
Yeah, so much vegetation.
Tell me you stop
Dude.
and tell me you didn't stop and literally smell the flowers or take a picture or something like it.
You know, when I just think of Mexico, I always think of dry. And obviously, Mexico has some very dry parts.
Yeah.
But you look at this, and you look at where we were in Valle de Bravo.
Very lush.
One of the venues that they were at earlier this year, much further west, it was like they were running through a rice field. It was flooded. Like it was just so green and wet, and just it looked awesome. I want to go to that one.
I can see that. It is the beauty of Mexico is pretty great, man. They got a lot of different areas. I mean, it's a large country.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's obviously almost as wide as at least half the width of the U.S. So now this is where they've gone out onto. You can see the other guy coming the other direction. They've gone out onto the beast course and they've done all of the beast section and are getting back to where the super turns around, basically. So we're getting, still got a little ways to go. Got half of a super. So another 3.5 miles for the guys. For Cerro, at least.
This is making me miss the trails. It's been so hot in Texas. I've been doing all the runs on my treadmill in my garage with an industrial fan blowing on me. So it's like, it's really not that bad when you have an industrial industrial flan. I do want industrial flan. If we can find some way of getting that, if that exists in the world,
sounds
please
like
give it to me.
a German dessert.
Yeah, it does.
The way you pronounced it.
We don't have the natural flan, we have industrial flan. Bits and pieces of concrete and,
But yeah, dude, running on the road and the concrete trails is way different if you go out to like Samson Park or Knob Hills and get in the shade and the grass and stuff.
Yeah.
So much nicer. This is thick stuff that they're running through right here. Kind of slows you down a little bit. Kind of grabs on your feet.
Yep, sure. Meanwhile, a good long section of the pavement, the Cerro is just working away at.
And coming back into the super chorus, we're going to get a lot more obstacle density here. The Beasts didn't have a ton. They had that section when they came back into the festival area, but it was a lot more thin out on the Beast course, which is pretty typical.
Still first place for the elite females.
Mm-hmm. We got our Spanish commentators. We can see one of them is outside, so we can actually see it's getting dark for them. It's 7:30ish. Sun's starting to go down. Mexico City being mountain time.
Hey, while you're at it, man, go over to the Spanish commentators and like their video too. Make comment.
Yeah, if there's anything that you can
commentating.
Well, also just like is there something that's different about our coverage versus theirs that we can fix or do better, or any
vice versa.
Feedback?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we love constructive criticism, so we're open to it. If your constructive criticism is the way I look, though, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, I can't change his face. Just genetics are cruel.
There's often times that if you do provide feedback, it might be something I've already thought about, but and I won't take that the wrong way. I'll be happy to hear it. But on the off chance that it is something that I haven't thought about yet, or just letting me know that, hey, this is important to the viewer, that's always good to hear.
And you're actually really good about responding to comments.
Oh, yeah.
I know you respond to a lot of comments. We engage with the community because, hey, it's OCR family and very supportive, and it's a loving community.
Absolutely, man.
I have never seen Cerro slow down at all.
Can you tell what that says? Trabajo. Anyhow, Spartan. Trabajo?
Trabajo is work, right?
Good work.
And genial. I'm forgetting this part. Trabajo genial.
Looking at a comment on the Spanish feed.
Spanish feed.
Great work. Awesome work. I don't know.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never heard genial.
Cool.
It might be more of a Mexican term. I know so much slang. I would say chévere, or buen hecho, or something like that.
So that was the end of the penalty loop for the 10-foot wall. Like even the guys can't. You know, most of the guys can't do the 10-foot wall. You would think that they would do something else to help the women have a chance to get up there, because the majority of the women are even shorter. Look, this doesn't look that steep, but Setter's walking.
Yeah, I've never seen him walk or take breaks as we've seen him lately.
And like we said, he
Never
is
seen him do it.
10-ish miles into the course.
He's got to know at this point that Eugenio's not behind him, and he's just taking it a little easier.
Maybe.
He has it in him to just keep pushing at that crazy pace. But also, hey man, that's a hill. Maybe he's being strategic about it and getting a couple different breaths.
Luisa ready to eat up this guy?
Yep, she's coming for his soul. It's, oh, please don't pass me, please don't pass me.
Look at him moving.
He's holding on to everything he can. Tell you what, he's not a
Get it,
small
brother.
guy. He's
No.
a big dude. Like that's not easy, man.
I can't. I mean, I'm much smaller than that guy. I can't keep up with her.
Yeah, that's a great running,
Dude.
a great running pace. It's impressive. That dude weighs more than you and me, I'd imagine. He
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a buffer.
Way to go, brother.
Here she comes. She's coming for your soul. And just like that, she's snatching it.
Yeah, I wonder if he maybe put on the burners for the camera.
Good be. He's like, don't let her pass me on the camera. Don't let her pass me on the camera. When are they going to pan away? Yeah, she is just moving. She is so fit today. Looking great.
Vinieron a Morfín, Francia, iban a Croacia y a Sparta.
Con él y con Israel, que también se junta mucho, son como mi equipo.
So women are still a little ways out from the third split. We only have the 3 splits. The guys have already passed the last split and are headed back down to to the finish. Still a good bit. Still a few miles to go though.
Oh, what a cool another shot from just now from behind him in front of him.
Yep.
He goes by. He did an awesome job editing this.
Thank you, man. There's Thomas Block on the back of the 4-wheeler. Out of you. At the 10-foot wall. So remember, we just saw Eloisa leave the 10-foot wall. A couple minutes ago.
Was it Eloisa was having trouble with the giant wall?
Woo! She almost got her hands up there.
No, jump off the red. She needs to jump off the red. Put your foot on the edge of the red. She didn't look like she leaped off that.
She got closer to Cerro, did. Like, she almost had it. That was closer than anybody else I've seen do it.
All
right, so here we got the sandbag carry. If you go look at People's Strava, you'll see that it is a very nice, clean Spartan helmet. Like, they did a really good job marking it out.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think they did that in previous years. That's cool.
We've been seeing it a lot in the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S. for sure. I did it in the West Virginia piece.
It's long. It takes a while.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I also think it's funny the sign for the sandbag carries in English.
Funny when they're saying, like, they're doing the intro to the race and they're like saying all the Spanish stuff and then Spartan beast, like
Spartan. Yeah. It's so funny. There's a lot of words sometimes Spanish. So the Mexicans for a sandwich would normally say like torta, but for me, I learned Spanish from like the Caribbeans, like Puerto Ricans and everything, and for them they just say sandwich.
That's
sandwich. It's the same. It's sandwich. You just enunciate the letters like you do in Spanish.
Cerro is on the sandbag carry. Alonso's coming into it, and Cerro's only halfway through it.
Remember when they had the memory test?
Yeah.
In the elites. Remember
such a
what if they switched it up and they made you learn try to enunciate words from other countries, but you couldn't leave until you got it right. You know what I mean? You need to be sitting there huffing and puffing. Hilario. You'd be like, Hilario. No, Hilario. That'd be kind of a fun mix-up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Really difficult, the Eastern European languages and whatnot.
Right.
Enunciate something in Czech.
Yeah, industrial plant.
That's right, industrial plan. I still want that, by the way.
2 guys, first and second, both on sandbag carry at the same time. So, we have seen Cerro walking just a touch, so maybe he's losing some ground?
He's got to be.
I mean, this is a long sandbag carry, too.
Man, I think he's so far ahead, though, that he doesn't know how far away the guy is behind him.
Well, he does now, though.
He does now. Yeah,
he
he'll
can
see it right
him
here.
out there.
Yeah.
But again, it's quite a long sandbag carry.
Yeah, Ciro doesn't have any quit. He's going to keep pushing. Okay. See how she handles this. Now, this is the first
Oh my
time.
God.
This has got to be the first time they've had this. There's my man. He's holding it in.
He's still holding her all.
Yeah.
So they had these floating walls at World's Toughest Mudder last year, too.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Pretty much the exact same as we're looking at right here. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. Did she hit her knee?
She did kind of smack it. Like
I
her,
didn't see that.
well, her legs, she kind of like split it. Like one leg went on one side, one went on the other. So maybe something happened
It's
there.
a perilous race in the women's field. It's such a great race, but it's perilous to say the least.
For real. So
Now-
he's still got a whole half of this thing to go, and Ciro is going into the barbed wire crawl over there.
Are those arm? Yeah, he's got the arm. Okay, he's taking a page from Eugenio's book and having the arm braces.
Yeah, I wonder if that's more for like compression or from brushing, like crawling on the ground.
See,
why do I wear 'em?
that's the only time I liked it. Was bear crawling.
Mm.
Like, that always made it easier on me. That for my knees and the elbows.
If you have issues with tendonitis, I could see her
Okay.
wearing them for compression to
Yeah.
press on your muscles a little bit.
I could see that.
I should probably wear some. I get tendonitis.
Do you really? Get
Yeah.
tendonitis? I didn't know that.
I worked at a summer camp in my who we got Eloisa. So Eloisa is past. She did fall off of the previous obstacle, but she did the penalty loop and is on to Twister. I'll tell my story after this. I don't know how that counts. She moved it to reposition it.
Nah, no one's going to call her out on that, man. She just
Yeah.
needs to be able to reach
Just-
that first. The ladies, and then keep in mind, look, you can
She'll
notice
do a
that
little
these stools are the same
They
length
don't-
across the
right.
board. In America, we
They have the
have,
taller
and in
ones.
Europe, they have taller ones for the ladies' lane. So, man, let her touch it.
Yeah.
Hell, they should let her
If-
crawl up the truss to start.
If she hangs from it like there, you can't go back to. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to put your feet back down.
Once you have started the obstacle, there's no going back.
Yeah.
That point is clear in the rule book.
Yeah, she was just positioning in it. I think is probably what
Oh
was
yeah,
happening.
she is doing fantastic. You see that she's not swinging side to side. It's
Skipping a
easy-
couple.
It's easy to start swinging side to side, but
Oh.
she's been doing this for too long.
Oh. Maybe she wasn't sure. She saw that. That happens a lot where that next section gets turned upright, and it's a little tough to. You gotta. Ooh, she got it. Well done.
Nice. Oh look, see, she was shaking her hands like she
Mm.
tore something there, man. Like this.
It did look like our man in orange beat her out of it, unless he was on the penalty loop. We'll have to wait and see.
Way to
The
go, way to
official
go.
OCR report cat is back.
Oh, there he is. He's still out in front of her. Get it, dude.
I'm rooting for. Oh, she's
Oh.
coming for you. She's coming for you. No,
After
don't give it
the
up.
hill,
Fight.
the hill got him.
Yep. And just like that, soul has been snatched.
So, Eloisa jumped off right on that first one.
Well, we still don't know what she did to hurt herself.
Yeah, she might have just smacked her knee weird.
Yeah. I'm
Well, was concerned about
You
it.
notice that she started. It looked like she was going to start on the right side of the board, and then she switched around to go to the left.
Right.
Chances are she hit her shin
Yep, maybe.
when she switched sides.
I'll say that here you had some sandbags that look like sandbags, and then you had other ones that looked like something else inside of a bag. Like it was more. It wasn't as flat. It was more roundish.
Could have been a pancake.
No, it almost felt like those like small tires or something.
Oh,
and
okay.
so you can see it a little bit on the right
yeah.
there. It's a little
Yeah,
different
like
shape.
sandbags.
So I don't know what was in those, but they were not light. Another thing about it is that right away.
Actually, I'll take the penalty loop. I
Yeah.
wonder how far that penalty loop is.
So the pulleys. The pulleys were not like fresh pulleys. Like they were kind of hard to pull on. You had to really put some force to it. Cero's like military style J hook there is really interesting because it wasn't the J hook the way I do it. Like he has the rope come in from the outside of his foot.
Was it the S hook then?
No, it was a J hook. It's just like the opposite way. There's your slack line. He made quick work of it. Ooh.
Oh no! What happened? Oh, she's got to be
Yeah,
cramping.
something.
She's got to be.
Could be.
No, she's shaking her hands. I'm telling you, man. She tore her hand.
But here's Dulce coming back. Dulce's still in this, man. But she still like went down to her feet. Like her hands touched her legs. Dude, Dulce is not giving up, bro.
I love the fight. I love the fight. She's got something to prove, man. She's the defending champion, right?
Yeah.
She's not giving it up easily. You're not taking it from Dulce that easy. She's gonna make you work for it. And she's running fast.
She is
She's
moving.
back at it. Let's go. Once again, the question yet remains: is that sustainable? Can she hold that?
808.
These were in like a nice flat grass. You know, it didn't get ruddy,
Man.
so you could just yank on those suckers.
Yeah, that makes such a huge difference.
Yeah.
For anyone who's done these races before, you can't tell in the video, but if you get a lane,
Oh, you remember
that is,
Valle de Bravo? I don't know if you remember from
yes,
the video.
yes, I
They
do.
were
Those lanes were
rough.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was just red dirt, compacted like clay, almost what it looked like, and it was.
Okay, Claudia stopped after the first one. Was she making a strategic maneuver? I don't know. But look at Dulce being strong here. Now she went. Okay, she's still going back and forth.
Dulce has done Twister so many times. This is not going to be a problem for her.
I do feel like she's one of the more
Obstacle proficient.
Yeah. Yeah. And strong running out of it too.
That's the key, man. Getting in and out, smooth transition.
I'm pretty
so
sure
much
this is
harder to
our
do.
fourth and fifth right here. Yeah.
Okay, a little battle between what we think is Alfredo and Hilario, right?
No, I think allowed it. Maybe. I wish I knew. Sorry. Because, see, this guy, he was with. I think he was the lighter skinned guy. I think he was. He was running with the other guy when they were close together. So, he could be Hilario or he could be Manuel.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot about Manuel.
So it's Manuel and Alfredo. I guess the lighter skinned guy could be Alfredo, right?
It's a problem. We don't know. We don't know some of these other
Hola,
athletes.
hola.
There he goes, off course, just through
Yeah.
the.
Oh,
through
that's what
straight
you were
through the
talking about
tape,
earlier.
Yeah.
That's right there. At least he had people there to say, "Hey, man, you're off course."
Well, that's me filming, and I just yelled "Hola, hola" because I don't know what else to say.
He said,
to get his
"Hola,
attention.
hola." No way, and he understood that. Something about that. made
Well,
me
that
realize-
lady was over there too. She yelled at him as
Okay,
well.
she must have said something because hi. It's like the only thing I would know to say back to that is wave back and say hi.
Or I mean, I could have said "Venga," but that's
Yeah,
you're all the
keep
wrong
going.
way.
Then he just bolts and
Off into the
Yeah.
woods.
or it could have been like that old meme of the two
Good job,
people
guys.
on
Way
two
to go.
sides of the island. He's hi, hey, what's your name?
See, we had another rolling technique versus crawling technique there. And it really about the same time they went through it. What was I trying to tell about? Oh, I got tendonitis from being a summer camp counselor. I did so many games where we were just constantly throwing tennis balls at each other, and I just threw out my elbows from doing too much
Wow,
throwing.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of throwing. Yeah.
So even now, sometimes when I do push-ups, I gotta stop because it kills me.
Is that a Nissan 240SX? No, it can't be.
I don't know.
No, okay.
I don't know. The camera's focusing on it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's different.
Low bunkers are cool.
Yeah, the buildings, the architecture is really cool in this little spot.
Coming up to Z-Wall over here. Again, now the very unique here from what we're used to in Z-Wall, the height of the footholds versus the top holds are way taller. so you don't have to squat down as much. Like it's very grippy.
I feel like that's easier.
It is,
Right?
It is for sure. But again, I like it because you can go through it fast. You can make bigger moves. I think it's more dynamic, more interesting to watch and to do. Like, think about some of the stuff that we've seen, like VJ do, where he jumps off from, the second to last turn.
Yeah.
The last turn.
Yeah. He's tall, too,
Like that.
man. Got the
But that
lengthy
stuff is
arms.
exciting. It's cool looking.
Absolutely. Okay, she's just not letting up. She is so fit today. This is Eloisa's race to lose today, man.
Oh, absolutely.
It is her race. She just has too large of a gap.
She's moving.
She's at this
But-
point. There's no slowing down.
We have seen her with, like, she's got 2 times where she's had something happen with her legs.
Yeah, yeah.
Or her hands,
Yeah, we've
maybe.
seen several people get injured already today.
Espérate. ¿Quieres seguir el segundo?
They got this horse track.
Así yo tengo el primero.
Oh, is that what that is? Horse
Yep.
track? That looks like a golf course.
Well, the inside, I don't know what's happening on the inside, but where they're running through the sand
Oh yeah, yeah. That makes
is the
sense.
horse track right there. Getting close to the splits for the women. See that first one pop up in here in just a moment. The sand was not, I mean, it's sand. It's still sand, but it wasn't too bad as far as being, like, packed. It wasn't, like, running through loose sand. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the middle there. They got all these, I don't know, maybe they put tents over that. That's what those for. It's like a frame for a tent. Maybe have some banquets or something. Second barbed wire crawl. Because we saw... Well,
I could have swore the barbed wire crawl was like when we looked at the map. There's a barbed wire crawl to another obstacle to another barbed wire crawl. So
Well, there's
maybe the
one
order
right
is
after
out?
sandbag carry, but she's not there yet because the guys just went through there.
Oh,
Getting
bummer,
caught
she got
up. Oh,
stuck.
goodness.
Yeah, that happens.
So that said barbed wire crawl too, but this is the first one, or did they do one already?
They did. Remember, I was commenting that
Maybe there's 3.
The wire was not very tough.
Yeah, might have been 3 of them then. Yeah, Eloise. Oh man, I did it again. That's okay.
She missed it.
Claudius in second, minute and a half, a minute 50 back.
Cedro looks like he's picking it back up. He saw what's his name, and he's picking up the pace.
Yeah, wow, look at him go. Okay, we're very close to the finish now. Probably less than a mile to go.
Okay. This is fast for a beast. The race clock is an hour 40 for the women, hour 50 for the men, and they're a mile away from the finish.
Opposite of that, but you're right. Hour 40 for the men. And he's not far out. Still a few obstacles to
total
go.
mileage? This got to be shorter than 13 miles.
I
Or
did
is it shorter
not.
than
I know
14?
the super was 7.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't say for certain. 'Cause I didn't run the full course because I can't keep up with these guys.
Cool looking plant.
And we're just now kind of hitting that spot where Claudia was hitting the third split. Cedro is coming into looking behind him, coming into the spear throw here.
Stopping, catching his breath too. I'm telling you, never seen Cedro do that. Oh, no, right, because he's coming up to the spear throw. It's always good practice. Stop and let your heart rate go low.
Yeah.
Before you attempt the spear throw. I mean, it doesn't have to be super low, but let it lower.
And
Smart play.
Of course, they can't. Oh, they're not in the. Usually, they go ahead and put them into the hold, so that even the first people have to pull them back.
And they have the nice big targets to go do, and not
Yep.
the ones with the circles. I like those so much better. I don't like the ones here in America that have a circle around it.
Yeah.
Makes it so much harder to hit.
I've hit it
mean, it's a
just
skill
barely
issue.
too high or too low so many times.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm complaining. I'm being a whiny little baby because it's a skill issue. I should just get good, but it's I'm so used to just nailing it. Those foam
Yeah, get good,
straw
bro.
men.
One thing about their spears is that they felt shorter than the ones that we typically throw in
They
the U.S.
look shorter.
Yeah. Soto's got a crowd following him.
Yeah, he's the local favorite, man. This is where he's. I'm sure all the soldiers know him there.
So we're back in the festival area. We've got the aquatic multi-rig here.
There's Thomas grabbing for us. Appreciate it. Yeah, he knows he's coming into the finish. Yeah, he does have a cheering crowd there. They know him.
Yep. Inverted inverted bar. So you're going upwards first before you hit the rings, and then they've got 2 baseballs at the end. And they did explain before for the rules that you can't skip in a ring. You can't grab the strap.
Well, he just skipped the ring.
No. You're saying you can't grab a. I was saying sorry. I was commentating on what he did while explaining the rule. On the implement, you can't grab the strap. You got to grab the ball.
Oh, he did. He did the hard way too. Do you see? He gripped the ball with his
sideways.
His full hand. That's always iffy.
But he was clean. I mean, he was locked off a little bit. Like, yeah, very clean. Checking the sides here.
You know, we were just talking about the boards that are on there. That looks like that is.
Oh,
wood.
super grippy.
That
He
is
doesn't
wood.
need. Yeah, he can just breeze through this, no problem. All day. Vertical cargo or A-frame cargo,
And then to the finish.
inverted wall to the finish.
So, I realize he hasn't crossed the finish line yet, but he's right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Latin American Spartan Championships. Your number 1, first place elite male is going to be Ciro Perez.
And you can see him taking a
Again.
peek there, double checking, making sure nobody's on his tail.
Defending his championship. I would have really loved to see Angel Quintero come give him a run for his money. But he's, but I believe Angel Quintero is actually trading for a lot right now for High Rocks.
Yeah, maybe
Right,
so.
I believe so.
Makes sense. But yeah, I mean, we've seen Ciro run away from Angel in the past.
Man, Thomas has done
Eugenio.
this so many times.
Hey, Eugenio and Angel, he's run away from them. I mean, they've always had some good battles, but we've seen Soto take it down, a lot of times too.
Great coverage, man. Absolutely great coverage. Man.
Way to go, Soto. Strong performance. Even if he walked a couple of times, still, he just destroyed it.
You'd say that's really cool. They got the flags from the different Latin American countries right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Way to go. Look at this little fanfare at the end there.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is a finish line. You got a mariachi band and a drum roll from the military. That's the best finish line I think I've ever seen.
Get the
I
robot,
want that.
Alonzo.
I'm going to Mexico. I'm doing this race, man. I want that.
I've been trying to get you to come with me, man.
Bro, that is a full mariachi band,
Yeah.
too. There's a lot of dudes. There's like 20 dudes on each side. That's
So yeah, Citadel on top of the A-frame had, he couldn't see any, like there was nobody even in sight at the time.
This is going to be your second place elite male. And he
That's
pretty
it.
much has us locked in.
This
unless he
is
falls off.
Alonzo Espinoza. One ring at a time. You gonna skip any? No. He's
So
got an
tempting.
awfully big swing for doing one ring at a time. There he goes.
Yep, he's skipping a ring.
A little too late there.
Oh,
Oh!
does that count?
He-
It does count. I mean, he hit the bell, and then he fell in.
But
which, I mean...
his feet touched the platform before he hit the bell.
Oh,
and
no, he's making him do... No, man, that's legit. He touched the bell. His
hang
feet...
on. So now they're telling him to go.
Okay, there's some confusion there. So, hold on a second. Maybe I missed it.
Multiple
He hit-
things happened.
He hit the bell before his leg touched the ground, correct?
No.
Oh,
He
his foot.
jumped off of the platform and then hit that bell. But it was a bell in a different lane, too.
Okay, it does say you have to stay in your lane.
And then also, they explained at the very beginning, you gotta touch the you gotta hit the bell before you touch the platform. He literally like jumped off, you know. Okay, now they're telling them to go back. Go back, do the penalty.
Man, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. He's like, come on, guys. I would be upset too. Make up your mind.
I'm an obstacle ahead. What's going on? Two obstacles ahead.
Yeah. You guys are late on that call, buddy.
Now, do we have somebody gonna get on his tail from this? But yeah, he launched and stuck 2 feet, and then like bounced off of it and hit that bell. I mean, it was very impressive what happened.
You gotta go back if you edit this one. You gotta go back and put that in slow motion.
I should have.
Let people make a post. Put that in slow motion. Let the comments go.
Yeah, I'll make a reel for that for sure.
Thomas,
here we go.
Does Thomas speak Spanish, by the way?
I think so.
Spanish.
I think he's been living in. He said he's been living in Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, Tomas.
Yeah,
we call him Tomas.
I mean, he is French, but
oh, okay. I think
Thomas Blanc.
I think the French say Tomas as well. I think they enunciate it the same way.
So can he get through this while Alonso is running that penalty loop? Skipping a ring. Got the ball coming up. Oh, right there at the end.
Yeah, see, we need slow motion on this stuff, man.
And he obviously, he didn't hit the bell. He went in the water. You got to hit the bell first. Plenty of time for Alonso.
Hey, that's my technique. Slide your butt down that middle strap.
Juan Ruiz is going to be over in the penalty lane. Alonso knows that he's got it now, even after all that.
The penalty loop looked very small, right?
Not really.
Can't quite do.
They kind of go back and forth.
You gotta start the watch. You see him stop. You gotta stop the watch. You gotta. If it's not on Strava, it doesn't count.
See, he's still on it. Look at him. He was carrying his shirt. He probably pulled out of his pants when he did the fell in the water.
Wait, no, he's the one who had to go back. He's the one who had to go back.
No, that was the guy that just finished.
Oh, they just finished. Okay.
That was Alonso.
Okay.
So this is Juan.
Oh, that's right. He fell off too. Hey, it seemed like he hit the.
No, that was the last ball that he popped with his hand.
Oh, was it? Okay.
He was reaching for that last ball, baseball.
Man, I'm surprised the baseball threw so many people off.
I think it's the momentum they carried into it. Whoa. So now his feet are wet. You know, he's coming in, and he's got no treads. Look, he's wearing road shoes. Oh, he's on the ground.
Yeah, he's on the ground. Man, it's quite the mix-up at the end.
I think you could see his phone in his back pocket. I think he,
yeah.
I think he got it wet.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
How did he bring his phone with him?
Dulce in third. A good ways. Not as far back as I thought she was. Is that the same?
Yes. It's been sitting at about a minute 50. Unless that's split 3. That might be older.
No, that is split 3. It's just not the number that I was expecting. But it's got to be right. Maybe she was a lot closer than I thought. Let's go ahead and put.
Now, wasn't Dulce at a 3-minute plus gap, and now it's 2 minutes and 21 seconds?
Dulce has made up a lot of ground here. Yeah, she's not that far behind Claudia. It's kind of tucking his phone back there to make sure you don't drop it.
Maybe he's new to OCR. I don't know why he would bring his phone on the course. It could be all kinds of things. You have family emergency, you got to be on tap or something like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't fall out when he.
Outside of that one obstacle, there wasn't any water.
Yeah, that's true.
Hop, cuidado, chicos. Permiso. Gracias.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's his phone in the back pocket.
Yeah.
He got 3rd place at a national championship with the phone in his back. That is awesome.
Muchas felicidades.
keep in mind, everyone once again that's watching. Look, there's open waves of people that come before this, all size, nationalities, ethnicities, capabilities, disabilities. Anyone can do this, and that's actually the bulk of the people that will compete today. Is the open waves. This is just the elite field.
So Dulce obviously has made up a lot of ground, catching up to Claudia and Eloisa. 4th and 5th have got a good battle going on. They're what, 30 seconds apart?
Yeah. I'm really interested. I really want to see Claudia and Dulce. This is an epic battle. It's a little bit of a hill there. I don't think the camera is doing it justice right there, but that looks like a decent hill. Here it comes. We think our 4th.
We just had.
Is this Alonso?
Didn't we see the lighter skinned guy? Right, he crossed already, I think. So I believe there's our top 3. Sitter in the middle, Alonso on the left, and Juan on the right. Juan Ruiz and Alonso Espinoza.
You know how hot it's got to be for those mascots in that costume and that sun, man. They've got to be dying in there.
Yeah, 4th place was Alfredo. He was the lighter skinned guy, the one that went off course at the barbed wire crawl. And then Manuel Alvarez in 5th, who did pass Hilario on Puster at that point in the course.
Okay.
Yep. Well done to him. That's awesome. With a t-shirt, ran in a t-shirt the whole time.
Now, this is some rare walking we haven't seen much of yet. But they just come up off the hill. So, like I was saying earlier, I think that camera really didn't do the little hill behind there.
No, it never does. But yeah, there's like, that's a hill right there.
She's making the smart play and running in the shade. You see, she could be running to the right of her, but she's choosing to make sure I stay in the shade. We all know that feeling.
Yeah.
There goes some age groupers in the opposite direction. So the way these races normally go, guys, is that you'll have the elites will start, and then after the elites, you'll have the age group people who are competing for podium position, but within their age groups. And then after that is the open waves, where it's just anyone.
Good job.
And truth be told, I think the open waves is one of probably the most enjoyable places to be. Because you just come across some really great people and see people overcoming all kinds of crazy, like people that are amputees and things like that. People weigh, a couple 100 pounds. Man, overcoming these obstacles, it's so invigorating to see people push outside of their comfort zone and grow and accomplish things that you didn't think, hell, they don't think they'd be able to do.
Yeah, we think it's hard, for us with healthy bodies and decently strong legs, but
decently, I love how humble we are. Decently strong legs. We're not going to say strong.
My legs aren't weak, but they're not strong
either. Yeah.
All right, Eloisa is coming down into the sandbag carry. So this is that hill just before that.
Yeah, I don't think we got to see this on the men's side, did we?
Remember, it was a shot where they passed me, and Thomas was on the top on the back of the four-wheeler.
Yeah, and I commented on the getting the picture from the front to back.
So this doesn't look steep here, but this is a nice little downhill. You can see her braking a little bit.
Yep, 2 more dudes going down.
Now you can see the speed starting to pick up.
Souls.
Oh yeah, these dudes are just having a good time hanging out together. I saw them towards the end of the race. They finished together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it gets real steep for a second right here. You can see her really putting the brakes on. Claudia just coming out of the Super Beast split.
See, I actually kind of like this video quality right here. You know, it reminds me of. Are you familiar with impressionism in art? Like Claude Monet, he always did impressionist. And this little filter effect, or this effect on the camera, makes it look like impressionism.
When I zoom in and it doesn't have quite the clarity.
Yeah, no, I think it looks cool, man. Maybe it's only cool when it's intentional, right? But it's to tell everyone it was intentional. Oh, got the OCR report cat. coming to possibly knock things over.
Hopefully, not going to press a button to turn things off. That's
Yeah.
big important thing.
His paws are precariously close to hitting buttons.
Don't press the pause button with your paws, cat.
We need a rim shot
Mhm.
to that boom.
All right, so we saw, even as far ahead as Ciro was, we saw Ciro and Alonso on the sandbag carry-on at the same time. Do you think? Actually, here we go. We've got Claudia coming down that same hill. We could have them both on the sandbag carry at the same time as well, with the first and second place for the women. Yeah, she's got just a high knee pull.
Yeah. Form looks great, man.
Yeah,
she's
I mean,
also
she's-
running downhill.
I'm really curious, what she does outside of OCR, because I would bet that she is more of a
Trail runner?
potentially typical, not typical. Maybe she does more trail or even road running than some of the other girls.
I could see that.
Just-
She's
just off-
obviously
based off her
experienced
form,
runner. Yeah.
And she might look at something at Twister and be like, I'm probably why fail? Why get to the end to fail? Let me just go take the penalty and just run through it hard.
So are you familiar with the tribe in Mexico that is runners, and they'll run like in not bare feet, but like in flip flops and chancletas.
I feel like I have heard.
They're
maybe.
famous. They're famous for running. I would love to see one of them come do one of these races.
Yeah, that would be cool.
This particular sandbag carry now seems so far back in the race.
So far back.
Yeah, I don't know why it feels like it's so far back.
Well, remember they just came out of the
Oh wow, this is brave.
Super B split, so they probably have from here. They probably have roughly 3 miles to go.
Okay. This is a very brave technique, man. You're not supposed to drop that bag, and she is managing to keep her arms down.
It is funny how much it taxes you. Okay, so here we have both of them on a sandbag carry at the same time. You can see Claudia off in the distance. She just got into it, but Eloisa is. I would think Eloisa's got a bigger gap than Ciro had on Alonso, based off of where they're at on this course right now. But yeah, holding your arms up to keep that thing in place is, taxing in itself. You can see her switching hands there. And so it's like a trade-off. Like, do I do that, or do I hunch over and try and let it sit on its own?
Now she's going to try the technique where you just change hands.
Yeah.
I get that. It can be a little taxing holding them both. Holding the bag with both hands.
Have you ever tried what I recall seeing Ryan Atkins do a lot, where he puts both hands up but he interlocks his fingers?
I'm not tall enough, man. You gotta your arms have to be just tall enough that you can comfortably lock your hands, and mine are just short enough to where it makes it more difficult. I'd be interested to see how many people in the comments have tried that technique and that works good for them.
A little roll. That's what I tend to do. I want to roll some, and whenever the barbed wire gets spread apart, I want to crawl.
Yeah, and then make sure you switch your direction of the roll.
Yeah.
So you don't get dizzy.
But usually,
It doesn't look like she's doing that.
she's going straight down the middle. If you get to one side, then you can get those really big open spots where the barbed wire, because it's kind of crisscrossing to a V.
Yeah.
So she's just now. Oh no, she's more than halfway through. She's yeah, she's more than halfway through. So maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. No, her split. Let's see. Previously, Alonso versus Claudia's split. Alonso was a minute and 53 seconds back on split 3, and Claudio's a minute 50 at split 3. So if she's making ground, it's hard to say. Maybe Alonso was making ground. I don't know, but So about the same.
Yeah, she's moving great too. She is moving great too, and she's got to know Claudia. Dulce is trying to come up from behind.
If she knows she continued.
Yeah. I don't know if she's seen her yet. If she hasn't seen her yet, she'll see her on the sandbag carry coming up.
Well, she just left it, so we'll see if Dulce comes into the sandbag carry while she's there. But sometimes you hear them say it over walkie-talkie too. You know, the staff. Here's those two buddies.
They're moving great too, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It's good crawling. Get a little low for when you go under the barbed wire, but stay nice and high and get fast when it's open. She's all on the far side, which I like. Get those big open gaps to crawl. Keep your head up. There goes some rolls. Little kind of sideways rolls.
Never seen the OCR cat do that. Our OCR cat is pawing at Claudia there.
Yeah, what's going on, cat?
Trying to catch. Trying to paw at the athletes. I've never seen him do that even in video games.
That's gonna go on Instagram for sure.
The official OCR cat. We know who Gray is rooting for.
Yeah, was Eloisa on screen whenever Cat was doing that?
No. Just her.
No.
What a great race on the women's side, man.
Yeah, Dulce could be hunting, and Claudia and Eloisa are maintaining a pretty steady pace. So at this point, it seems like they're pretty even with their running pace. No problems there.
Yeah, she made quick work of that.
Mm-hmm.
Those bags look very dry too. I'm telling you, it makes such a huge difference. If it rains the day previous or the morning of, sandbags and that, because they usually put them inside those metal trays. It just holds all the water, makes everything heavier.
That's a S hook.
Yeah,
or
you
S,
can see
wrap.
Yeah, you can see where the rope is starting on the inside of her thigh, and she wraps it around. That's my favorite technique. I think it's the safest as well.
It's just it's easy to burn your leg up too. When you come down and it's wrapped around your leg right like that.
Yeah, that's true, and it could really burn you. Give it a little rope burn when you come down there too fast.
If you don't shake it out well. Now she just came off of rope climb, and Claudia is just passing it, so she obviously sees her there.
Here is the what do you call it?
The slack line.
Slack line. Yeah, thank you. We just don't. We see that in the European races. We never see it over here.
Remember seeing it a lot in Conquer Gauntlet.
Yeah, and how many people fall off it? The secret, you got to go fast.
Yeah.
You got to go fast. You got to just be real confident and attack it fast.
And you got to look forward instead of looking down at your feet.
And we did get to see that in the previous footage too. It's cool to see the slack line.
Right.
It's not terribly long.
No. It still makes a difference.
Oh dang, she is.
Now I
think it's against the rules.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the rules. I think you do have to have 1 foot on the ground.
Yeah, you're allowed to kick off the fence like that, but you have to have 1 foot on the ground.
The guy with the helmet may have said something to her because she didn't do it again. See how squeaky the pulley is?
Yeah, you can hear it.
They're not clean. They are hard to pull. You know, these look pretty good. We've got some really beat up Atlas balls in the U.S. right now, and
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Their Atlas balls are kind of nice. Like they're still kind of fresh almost. What's she got? She's got the military J hook. It's coming from the outside, and then you pull it underneath. That's what Cero did. And there's Dulce. She's coming. She's coming for him.
She looks fitter too, man. Dulce has not been slacking. She's been training hard, it looks like.
Yeah. Dude, she's
Okay.
got them in her sights now.
I'm rooting for her. Come on, let's see someone get their best as slack line. Go, go. Nope, nope, nope. Ah,
Oh, right there.
what? You need to redo it?
Nobody told her anything. I can hear in the background. Nobody said a word, so she just went back and did it again. Now, in Spartan race, typically it is, one try
Yeah.
obstacles.
In the competitive,
Yeah.
if you're an age group or elite,
Right.
if you're an open wave, you can do it as many times as you want. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, so not sure what happened with the volunteer there. What rules they had.
I like the volunteer right here in this one. Do you notice him? He's giving everyone guides,
Mm.
giving them instructions every
She-
single time.
She's got a great, she got all the way under it. And those red balls are smaller than the men's, so maybe that's part of it. But she was able to, really cup it underneath. Cup the balls.
Yeah.
Underneath. Jesus.
Gonna get us banned. Get banned. The AI is gonna pick that up.
Put a... It's fitting. Look, even she, no problem. Just yanking it. It was a good day for plate drags, that's for sure.
My back is hurting watching her do that, though. That's something's painful about that.
Is she?
Of course, she's also
It was tight.
2 hours into this race, man.
Yeah.
She's got to be tired as can be. But, great performance.
Yeah, 10, 11 miles in. So I did, roughly half the distance that they did. And so I was running with her there, and she was still giving me a run for my money. Yeah,
Nice.
way to go.
Yeah, all right, Dulce.
Dulce's hunting, man.
Yeah,
She's-
she's a hunter.
So she's
I didn't know that
one
about her.
obstacle completed that Claudia didn't, took 2 tries on. That's time. That little bit of time makes a difference. Pulling it up to her knees, good technique there.
Yeah,
I like
that was smooth. That was super smooth.
Wonder if I can do that. I feel like it would break my legs.
Yeah, we're old enough now that knees are pop crackling and pop snap crackle every time we bend down. Squatting is becoming dangerous.
Oh, I had to stop doing deadlifts a long time ago, man.
I'm still doing deadlifts.
I've hurt my back too many times doing them.
Yeah, fair.
On 100 pounds, like nothing. It's like my legs are like, this is nothing. Why is your back blowing out? I don't know.
I think sometimes that happens. You got to strengthen the core too. A lot of that deadlifting is
Hey, man, don't talk about my
being
core.
cognizant.
You're-
Shots
you're-
fired. Bang, bang.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I can work on my core.
It's just so interesting. There's so many movements that we train for races like this. That there is, this reciprocal muscles
Yeah.
that complement each other, such as hamstrings and quads and your lower back and your core, and these things that have to be brace one another. You don't really sometimes focus on.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've done a lot better job in the last 2 years of not neglecting core work, because it's so easy to just
Easy. It's
concentrate
very
on
easy
other
to not
stuff.
do it. So running with Claudia here, I was checking my watch a lot, and she was easily doing 7:30 miles still,
Wow.
if not faster. That was probably just when I was able to hang with her. When at first she was doing 7:30. So Dulce's coming around to Z-Wall coming up, and then to the horse track before going back into the festival area. So getting real close to the end here. But look at this. Claudia is, that's right around the corner.
She seems like she wants to run right there in that little shade. Like running through the rocks would be easier than running in the heat, in the direct sun.
This was cool. You could see the kids' course right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they were running right next to them.
Is there a kids?
Oh.
She's
Oh.
cramping. She's cramping.
Stretching something out.
Did the kids' course look like it's comparable to what we have in the States?
It looked like a good one. It actually started somewhere further away than that. I don't know. It must have been a long kids course because Look. Oh, she's just
Yeah.
stretching out, making sure,
Man, this
trying
is
not to cramp maybe.
Hard place to cramp. She's almost there. She's gonna be fighting this cramping off for a while. Saying keep going, don't stop, don't stop.
how's he saying don't stop?
No pares.
No pares.
Para, like you've probably seen the stop signs. Para.
What is alto?
The high.
I could have swore all the stop signs say alto.
There'll be a,
Am I wrong about
there'll be a
that?
difference. Pretty sure alto.
Man, I
is
just
usually
drove
high.
around Mexico City for 2 days. Look up Mexico or Mexico stop sign. Look that up.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. El alto. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Stop.
Oh,
Halt.
you know what? I'm sorry. I'm thinking of alta.
Mm.
High. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A. Alta is high. Alto. Stop. Yeah. My bad.
I dare to say that Claudia's making some ground here. Even though she just stopped, so did Eloise. She's had a little stretch right before getting on Z-Wall.
Yeah, she reminds me of a purist runner.
Yeah.
Everything about her form and build, and that she's
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
she's
shining
like,
here.
she's kind of bouncy. Like she's got just real fluid movement. Like Eloise is moving, but her knees aren't coming up as high.
Yeah, that is a really good observation.
Like, you know, they say the runner's pose. You're supposed
Yeah.
to. You're not supposed to try to push off the ground. You're supposed to try and pull your knee forward.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah, forward and upwards,
Yeah.
and that just like, you know, obviously you're still pushing, but your momentum is in a different spot, so it makes you more efficient. If you're not familiar with runner's pose, go look it up. It makes a big difference in your running. For me, it's a good reminder to just keep that form. So when you're tired, trying to continue that form to help keep you from getting just like degrading your movement. You know, getting worse and worse especially over the ultras.
Yeah. I'm really curious what happened to Eugenio's feet bad enough that he's stepping out of the race. Right?
I know, yeah, because we
never
obviously
got
we saw
confirmation.
Dulce. No, I know it was. I didn't hear. I did talk to him, but I didn't hear from him what or why he stopped. But I did hear from somebody else that it was his ankle that he rolled. But he chose to stop. Dulce didn't, and she has continued on and is hunting down second. And second's hunting down first.
Vas a pasar por abajo del obstáculo. ¿Qué? No, pero sí, sí.
More impressionist painting.
Me. Okay, what? See, yeah, I guess.
¿Dónde está la
Couple-
biblioteca?
A couple of words I know.
That would have been great. Should throw that out there.
I did ask where the hotel I was staying at was.
Hey, you know some words, man.
Yeah, a
you know
few.
more than you give yourself credit for. Just teasing you to tease you.
But it has been 2 years since I've been to Mexico as well. So,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
true.
being there, it definitely is. Being there 3 times in 1 year, it was a little more fresh.
That's just with any language, man. It helps
yeah.
to be submersed in it. If you're around it, you get it. If you don't give it a chance to practice it.
Mm-hmm. So Juan Pedro, his English isn't quite as good as Eduardo's, and they always kind of mess with him when I'm there. Like, you got to use this time to practice your English. And so when I saw him this time, he was having trouble saying something. I was like, you haven't been practicing your English while I was I need to come more often.
Yeah, I mean that's it. You got to imagine the same for us. Like, I don't always get a chance to practice it at work.
Mhm.
He doesn't always get a chance to practice in English. It's always good to be able to do that for each other.
Yeah. Here's they're going under the kids' cargo net there. I think the kids go over that twice, so they go out and back.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I saw when I was trying to research the race that they had the kids championship.
Oh yeah.
The kids Latin American championship was here on this course.
Mm.
If I remember, if I saw that correctly, I could be wrong.
I would love for us to cover a kids' world championship one day. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be cool. Love to get your son in there.
Yeah, that
Get
would
both
be
our
cool.
sons in there. That'd be cool.
If we knew where we were going to it, that would be awesome. Dude, Claudia is not far behind.
No, she's playing it smart. Look, she's got a good. She's gonna nail this. Her hands in the right place.
Woo!
Yes. She had a little bit of a weird bounce when she leaned forward on it.
Yeah,
That
she
was
kind of.
awkward, but yeah, she balanced it well, and she had the right placement.
Claudia has made some ground because she's coming into the spear throw, in just a second here. So that could have been game over if Eloise had missed it. So great job hitting that one. And yeah, it was interesting, like pull back and then kind of step into it the way she did. Get a little. Look at her moving the string to put it where she wants it.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
Well, in the U.S., they're usually on those barriers. So
Yeah.
You can't really
Can't
move
move
them
it.
around.
But you know what? Kind of makes sense, man. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't get it wrapped up. It can easily get wrapped up on the bar or the.
Put it where it's going to have the most amount of, you don't want to put it far off to the side. You got less. It'll actually pull the spear in that direction. Nice. That was clean.
That might be the nicest one we saw all day.
That was really good.
Okay.
Look, we're having a moment here.
Yeah. No. She had trouble with some of the previous obstacles.
Right.
And so look, man, if you have trouble on the wall, this is really scary. This is the first time she's ever attempted this over water. It doesn't even matter the technicality of it. It's a mental thing, man. It's a mental obstacle.
That was 3 times we went back to Claudia running while she was still about to start. She'd spent some time before she got on this obstacle.
Okay, she's doing fantastic. Now, does she make it?
Claudia's just
make it
closing
with the
in.
baseballs?
Yeah, that's where it's really going to make a difference. She's got a good grip, but she's a really big swing. She tried to go for the next one. Oh, she dropped off. She still had her hand on the ring.
Yeah, she had that, man. I don't quite
Look.
understand what happened.
Claudia dropped in early.
Oh, wow.
She's going to
They're
try to race
they're
her
gonna
through
race
the...
this. Oh, this is exciting. Claudia,
There goes Eloisa.
Eloisa.
She's going to try and chase her down.
Oh, it's coming down to this race at the very end after 13 miles, after all this mileage.
I told
Just
you,
being
man, she was
totally
closing
worn
in
out.
on her.
Wow, you're right, man.
Passing each other up.
No, don't swap that.
And Dulce's right there, too.
I immediately take back my my compliments about the editing.
We
I
got
wanted
to see
that
Dulce's
fight.
spear throw, man.
Oh, no. I want to see this other fight more. I love Dulce, but this is an exciting race to the finish.
Give it
Slightly
time.
too
I'm
far back.
not gonna let you down.
Too slightly forward on the whole. I mean, back. Too.
Mm.
Oh, no. That's fine. I'm wrong. No, that's 30 burpee penalty.
Okay.
For those of you who might be new to obstacle course racing and Spartan race, that's the spear throw if you miss it, and it has changed from year over year, but they went back to having that as a 30 burpee penalty.
Okay, Dulce is out. I mean, Eloisa's out.
She's really got a wow.
They're on
really
it
wants
together. Just a little bit of a head by Eloisa on her feet. Who's coming out first?
Oh man, I don't know.
Oh, hit the bell at the exact same
You
time.
You gotta run. Now you got one more tiny obstacle to do.
The A-frame
Eloisa and Claudia.
and the wall.
Oh, and the wall. That's right.
She's got a
Oh,
little.
and she's gonna be right next to her. Go. Flip at that top. Recklessly go down and
Yeah.
then tackle that last little.
You gotta throw yourself right now.
Yeah, you do.
She's making.
I mean,
Eloisa's still gotta catch up to her though.
what an epic
Double
race
flip.
on the women's side. Yeah. Good
Gotta
stuff.
roll.
Is she gonna roll again?
Go.
Go.
Oh, another flip.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's gonna go.
Oh, she's off.
Wow.
Come on, Eloisa.
Is Claudia gonna push ahead?
Claudia's got it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh
Look at
my
the
gosh.
grit in her face there,
Let's
too.
go,
Oh, my
Manecho.
goodness, that push.
Oh my God,
Oh.
that's exciting.
Eloisa. Man,
Emocionante. That is.
I imagine
Incredible.
with the way that her legs were giving her trouble throughout everything, that sprint at the end probably killed her off.
Oh man, that is. She's got a.
Oh,
Dulce,
wow.
Yeah. Like I said, so you guys have no idea how hard it's done. She's got to be what 11 miles into this race.
Yeah.
11
no,
mile.
no, 13. 12 and a half at the least. No, she's
long.
right at the end.
Doing 30 burpees in the sun at this point it just destroys you. And then she still has another mile, man. But
Half a mile.
Half a mile. I'm sorry. Okay,
she's right there.
I mean, she's
quarter mile.
She has no quit though.
Yeah,
she's a real obstacle course
after
racing
twisting
elite
her
athlete.
ankle in mile 2-ish or whatever that was. Jeez Louise.
I gotta go check Dulce's Instagram and see if she commented on this.
Claudia. Whoa.
Man, I didn't see that coming. What an exciting race. No shakeup on the men's side. Ciro defends his position for the elite male championship. Then here comes Dulce. So Dulce is our 2024 elite female winner. And of course, we saw her roll her ankle. And
if Dulce had hit the spear and didn't fail the rig, do you think she could have potentially caught him?
Man,
I mean, she was there at the burpees doing burpees for 3-4 minutes.
Look, we cut to her, so this is edited. We don't know what that gap is. I just don't have enough information to make a good guess.
This was clean. There was no edit, no cuts between. I mean, obviously we cut back and forth, but there was no time gaps. There's those two buddies still hanging out.
Man, possibly.
Because she's strong on the obstacles. We know that.
I mean, she just showed up really fit today. You're not allowed to touch the truss.
Well,
right
if
there.
you're incidental, she was going to slam into it.
Is there verbiage in the rule book about incidental?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give it to her too, honestly.
How's she going to handle it? She's getting a
well,
good
she's
grip.
got that dude's in the way. Dude needs to get out of the way ASAP. And she's holding by one hand. Look at that. Look at the skills. Hey, that's a proper hold on that baseball.
Nice.
Super easy. She's not new to this. She's true to this when it comes to obstacles.
Yeah, she was strong on that, and she had a little trouble getting the momentum, making sure that she had the right. So she doesn't have cleats on either, man. Not cleats, but she doesn't have
trail shoes on. No, surely she must.
No, like she's slipping way too much to have trail shoes.
If she doesn't have trail shoes, I'm sending her a pair.
Look at them. I don't think they are.
I swear to God, I will send her a pair of trail shoes. I have extras.
And I don't know. Maybe she didn't feel like she needed it for this course. That's crazy.
Well, there's a lot of payment running, too.
It is a lot.
I kind of low-key get it,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
You want running shoes, baby.
Look at Thomas. I can't remember if I gave a good shot of this. There was somewhere in there that we gave a good shot of it. For the guys, maybe? I don't know. Still getting a roll in. I like that too. Like, even though you're not racing at this point,
She's still technically racing. She's doing all she can. I mean, I think.
Well, I mean, there's nobody on our tails.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I think there's a big gap we end up having. That's in fourth place, correct?
I think so. We'll see the results here in just a bit once the race is over. But
wow, what a race, man! On the women's side, the very end, switch it up like that. The determination of Claudia, fantastic.
Yeah, that was wild. So, and it's got to be a big part of it's got to be from Eloisa and maybe cramping in her legs, possibly.
Yeah, she was cramping. That definitely.
Yeah. There's your favorite part.
Yeah, this is my favorite part. Best finish line ever, man. That is.
You get both. You get one side goes and then the other side goes.
I feel bad for her, man, because the look on her face, she looks so defeated.
Oh yeah.
She is not a happy camper there. She's trying to be a good sport.
Yeah, she gutted it out, but she's disappointed that she twisted her ankle.
No, she won it. She won the defender title. She's disappointed. But I think we're all proud of her. What an amazing performance, man. Sprained her ankle, got back on the gas. Still gets third place.
Yeah.
She made up 2 spaces. Right. I mean, that's incredibly impressive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is your 2026 Latin American Spartan Female Elite Champions. Claudia Eloisa, and Dulce. Gotta get the winning pick. We've got our man Jack there. Back around.
Way to go. Great finish. It's super exciting. You know, this is the kind of stuff that we love to see. Just whenever it's the closest, obviously, when it's most exciting. But super cool to see Claudia take it home. Obviously, Eloisa, hard-fought race. You know, bummer to see her lose first place, but super happy for Claudia to pull that out. And Dulce to just show true grit to finish that race out, finish on the podium still. Really wild.
So, of course, this leads up to your World Championships. We know we got the Trifecta World Championship like many years back in Sparta, Greece. It's a fantastic race. I had the privilege of being able to go do.
We got a little word. Sorry, a little word from
I
Dulce.
know I was right behind you. I'm not sure if the camera was
She
a
just
little
asked
too
me
high or not.
if I
Like,
called
might
her
have
or
cut your
twisted
foot
it.
off. I'm waiting. I want to see. 'Cause I was right there.
It's awesome because I was crying.
Yeah. Well, how long did it take you to come back?
It must have been painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it hurt the whole way?
I was super slow. I was running super slow.
Yeah, way to push through. It was impressive.
I was almost leaving the race.
Yeah.
Because I thought if I stand again, I'm gonna break my.
Right. Yeah.
I start breaking.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Gracias por
There you
darlo todo en este Honor Series 2026.
Her English is really, really good. I didn't actually speak English that well.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Con todo el
That's a race, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-wee! That was a good long
awesome.
one.
Man, that must have been so painful for her. I didn't realize she said that, hey, you know, I said I was crying. I was thinking about leaving the race, and they put through the women's race. The guys were awesome, too. Ciro Perez is an elite athlete. He's amazing. He's a defending champion. There's no surprise there. We didn't see Angel Quintero show up to compete, and something happened to Eugenio Goldines that we still don't know. But on the women's side, to see that shakeup at the very end, can you imagine pushing that whole time, leading the entire race, only to lose it at the very end, to go neck and neck? Oh, man, it's got to be defeating.
And it just shows like that the strong running that we saw from Claudia and the the leg issues that we saw from Eloisa and just how it played out is what caused that tight finish. And it was awesome.
The cramping had to cause her to lose the race. The cramping definitely caused her to lose the race, man.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the results, the top 10, so that we can say goodbye to our listeners for sticking with us this long.
Sounds good. Thank you for sticking in with us.
I'll let you handle the names.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so 2026 Latin American Spartan World Championships for your elite men. First place, Ciro Perez. Second place, Alonso Espinosa. Third place, Juan Ruiz. Fourth place, Alfredo Gonzalez. Fifth place, Manuel Alvarez. Sixth place, Hilario Hernandez. Seventh place, Jonathan Sagajon. Eighth place, Edson Chavez. Ninth place, Cesar Carrera. And 10th place, Jose Luis Panfilo. So, I mean, just, man, what an awesome course like we've seen last time before.
Ciro with
amazing effort.
4-minute lead.
4-minute lead, which is actually, I think, he runs faster than that. We saw him walk a little bit here and there.
He had time to look back.
We never see him. Everyone's curious. Here's the OCR report. Kitty. I know people love the cat. He's been hanging out with us this whole time. Okay, let's see your 2026 Latin American World Championship elite females. Claudia Pavia pulling out the win at the last minute.
13 seconds.
I hope more people see this race.
Which
that
obviously
was really exciting.
It was closer than 13 seconds there. It's just that Eloisa backed off because she realized that she didn't have it right at that last second.
Do we have any of the close races this whole year or last year that close, that exciting?
I have to think back.
We had some really cool battles back and forth for say like third and fourth or not, but not that finish line for first place.
Yeah,
what an epic
that was
fight.
intense.
Okay, in second place, Eloisa Romero. Third place, Dulce Flores. Fourth place, Betsavet Jimenez. Fifth place, I'm gonna need water. Cristi Hidalgo. Sixth place, Maria Aldana. Seventh place, Carol Ariza. Eighth place, Celeste Padilla. Ninth place, Isabel Bolivar. And 10th place, Nora Novoa. So congratulations, ladies.
And Dulce, with that ankle roll, came back and had the same gap that the men's second place had from first. Like,
oh, that's a good point.
Jeez,
that's a real good point. Man, what an amazing, what a great race! A way to wrap up a championship, a regional championship, the Latin American Championships. Really cool to get to see other countries too competing. And a lot of times we just cover the States or Canada, but awesome to see.
All right, we're gonna see if we can time this out appropriately with our Spanish team. Thank you guys so much. First off, for watching. It's always a pleasure to be down in Mexico. Thank you so much to the Spartan Mexico team and the commentators that we had, Arturo and Gil.
Gilberto, and Arturo. Thank you for them for joining us in the Spanish commentating.
Yeah, so go give them some love over on that feed, and if you watch it again, please give us some feedback about how we did. It's tough doing a show. I think there were parts about it that I did better than the dual feeds that we did 2 years ago. It's been 2 years, but we made lots of improvements. So
I still need to figure out how one of the Spanish commentators, Arturo, has a podcast about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I need to know how that happened, so I'll be researching that. But thank you so much for joining us, and make sure, hey, once again, like and subscribe, comment, help the algorithm get us out to more people so we can continue to grow and be able to get better equipment and be able to fly out to these races and bring you more of these races. Because it really goes a long way for the algorithm, and you know how social media works nowadays. But we're passionate about this sport, and we love the community. Thank you so much for joining us. And Jason, thank you for producing and bringing us the great coverage, man. Great editing. That was some of the best editing and coverage I think we've had.
All right, we're calling it out in 30 seconds. That way our Spanish guys know that it's coming. Yeah. Thank you guys so much again for watching. It was a lot of fun being out there. It's a pleasure to get to be able to provide this. Come out and rabbit. Please come out and rabbit with me. It is a blast. You get a free race out of having a good time.
Yes, we need the sport doesn't happen. Thank you for the volunteers. The sport doesn't happen without the volunteers.
That's right.
It's absolutely necessary. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Hopefully our guys are saying goodbye too. I think we're good to go. Have a good night, everybody.